Welcome to Game Day. The University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Eagles on KQEG-TV. Today, the Eagles take on the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. Our game is brought to you by the Arterial Bar and Grill. Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill at 16th and Jackson. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Dahl Honda, your hybrid headquarters at 4th and Cass. Ace of Lacrosse and Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall. 360 Real Estate, helping to build a better future for lacrosse. And Howie's on Lacrosse. Before or after the game, make it Howie's on Lacrosse. Now let's go down to the field and the KQEG-TV broadcast team, Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson. Welcome.
I said, well, why are you telling me that? He said, because he played at that university, he coached at the university while I played at UWL. I'm the head coach. I want to be in that particular sort of limelight, in that particular sentence where I'm a successful player, a successful coach. He's a long way from 200 wins. In fact, it was kind of funny. He said he had his 100th win before I even played college football. So Mike Schmidt's got a long ways to go, but he wants to establish the same sort of tradition that Norm has done at Illinois.
Well, certainly last week we were here, we saw them play Concordia, and they pulled it out. I mean, in the end, it was Concordia making a big mistake in overtime, but still, that was a tough team. They won.
Well, I asked him, how do you think you played? It was your first, it was the opening game, it was your first game as offensive coordinator. How did you feel about your play selection? He said, well, I need to improve on that, and we've scripted some plays, we've changed some things, we've had some points of emphasis, and I'm going to do a better job on the sideline. But then he said, okay, we didn't play poorly in a variety of ways. Defense kind of took over and won the game. But if we play like that on Saturday afternoon, we will not win. We will be 1-1 rather than 2-0.
Oh my gosh. Well, the Titans now, let's talk a little bit about them. They come in here today returning 38 letter winners for 2018. That includes 7 starters on defense and 10 on offense. Brandon Bauer, what a quarterback. He's back again this year. What can we expect from this Titan team?
First of all, he was all-state and a 4-year starter, a leader. He's really the straw that stirs the drink. There's no question about it. He's not the biggest player out there, but he runs their RPO. He has a presence in the huddle. He just is a leader. Everybody looks to him. Last year, he just led them in a variety of categories, including touchdowns, including rushes, certainly his passing game. So he is so versatile. and he is so unpredictable in what he does that it's going to be a challenge. There's no question about it. And it's a team that it has a tradition of being on top of their conference, a tradition of going to the playoffs, and a tradition of excellence in a variety of ways. So this is going to be a tough test. There's no question about it.
6 players coming back this year who earned all conference honors, including the quarterback, Jake Bowie, Jack Healy, the wide receiver, Michael Norwood, Ryan Swift, Zach Walsh. Healy led the Titans in catches last year, 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns. And he's back again this year. Walsh was second in receptions and touchdowns, but Healy averaged 17 yards per catch. I mean, they've got some weapons out there.
They do, and they have a running back that can do some damage to Bryce Dooley. And I'm a little worried about their defense. I thought last week Concordia kind of dominated on defense. They shut down Rob Velarde, they shut down Speaker. You remember that, I'm sure. And they, if the Titans can use that same sort of format, that same game plan on defense, in addition to the offensive skills, players that you just mentioned, it's going to be a tough game.
Can we talk about keys to the game at this point?
Oh, we can.
Brought to you by Dog Honda. Remember, Honda has your keys to new pilot or CRV. That's Dog Honda, located at 14 campus.
For UWL, they first have to establish running game. That was a real weakness last week. I think their most yardage or in one play was 5 yards. I mean, they just did not, and they have an experienced offensive line. So number one, they need to establish that, get north and south and so on, and get to the second level. Number two, Evan Lewandowski needs to be more mobile. He needs to move the pocket, create something downfield, get in rhythm and get in tempo, and that's really what was not his strength last week. Stay ahead of the chains, and then finally continue their versatility, their mobility, and defensively get in Bauer's face. The defensive line of UWL a lot bigger than Bauer. If they can get some penetration, if they can get some hands up, if they can make him uncomfortable, they can disrupt his rhythm and his passing and his vision. I think UWL will, their defense will control it.
And they need to get. I think we need to see Speaker more involved this year. This game, rather. Last week, I didn't think he wasn't too involved as we'd like to see him. I should say.
He wasn't because their man-to-man coverage of Concordia. You and I talked about throughout the broadcast. I mean, they had some athletes on defense and virtually shut him down. I think he had 6 catches. He had 1 breakaway. But wow, he had a hard time with his route running, getting open.
Do you think we'll see more of Dwyer today at the quarterback position?
I think it depends upon Lewandowski early in the game. I think he'll start. Depends on how he does in terms of 3 and out. If he can find his receivers, if he can work his progressions, if he can be mobile, and so on. I think that will dictate how much Dwyer plays. Although Dwyer is a little bit better runner, he's got more experience. He's a senior. He's got a lot of games under his belt. So the coaching staff is not afraid to go to him.
And that's what we talked about last week, the fact that Lewandowski is more of a passer. He's not that mobile of a quarterback like we had last year. And then Dwyer was a little bit more mobile with the legs. So they each had kind of a different reason for being out there.
They did keys to the game for the Titans.
Yes, let's go there.
Well,
okay.
They have to start strong. Now, they finished strong last year at 8-2, but because of the loss to UWL, it kicked them out of the playoffs. They did not advance to the playoffs. And that is a sore spot as the Titans reflect on last year. I mean, they want revenge. So if those emotions are part of the game, if they keep it in check and not necessarily rely only on their emotions, I think that will be a key. Number 2, following the script, as I said, of Concordia in terms of how they shut down the playmakers from UWL. And then finally, eliminate the big plays, because we know that UWL in their special teams with Jake Simonchek can explode at any time, and he can turn the game around because he certainly is a game changer with punt returns and kickoff returns. So if he can run in space and they allow that, I mean, certainly that's an advantage for UWL.
You know, one of the things that I was pleased to see when I was reading through Dave Johnson's notes was that, first of all, the Illinois Titans, they are ranked number 14 in Division III, but they also said UWL ranked 23rd. And then Oshkosh got some votes.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
last year that's all we heard about UWL was, oh, and we got some votes. Now we're ranked in the top 25, and I think that's going to continue to show.
Well, I do, but just to re-emphasize what we talked about, this is a bigger game than people realize. When I see people in the press box area, D3.com, from Minneapolis, I see officials from the Big Ten and from the WIAC just kind of looking and evaluating officials. And there's a lot of people here that are focused on this game and all the things that surround it.
Well, it's band day, folks, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the start of the game in just a little bit. You're done, right? You said enough for now?
I am done for
I
now.
want to cut you off.
No, that's fine.
All right.
I have some more material,
I'm
but
sure you do.
we can save it.
We'll come back. We'll be back right after these messages.
Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
.360 Real Estate Solutions has the keys to your new home. Introducing the Hub on 6th, rooftop lofted condos for sale. Beautifully designed with open floor plans up to 3 bedrooms. The Hub has what you need for city life, from studios to 3 bedrooms to fit your lifestyle and your pocketbook with the extra touches that matter. A rooftop sports court, bike storage with a washing center, community rooms, storage units, laundry, a pet walk, and a workout room. Get your tour today at hubon6.360.bz.
At the new Dahl.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Arnson. Band Day at UW La Crosse. This has a history, doesn't it, Terry? The Band Day, they've done this for years here, haven't they?
Well, I'll tell you, when it was the Indians, I knew a lot of people that were involved back in those days when I was a student, and it was a huge day then, and it's continued. So I know a lot of people in the bands, high school students in the area, and it's special for them too.
Yeah, it's the 9th annual Band Day here, and in addition to the UWL band, you've seen the Bangor High School band down there. Holman's got some of their kids here. La Crosse Central has some here. Mayo from Minnesota, Prairie du Chien has some kids here, and Toma also. So there's a lot of different kids here for the high school game.
A lot of the Central band members were here last night against Holman.
All right, let's take a moment now for the Stars band. Outstanding. Boy, that is really impressive to hear the Star Spangled Banner played by all of those bands all at once out here. That really just sounded great. All right, let's get this game underway. What do you say?
Well, I'm excited about it. I was involved in the All-Seasons Walk this morning. I'm on the state board. Walked around Myrick Park as we did our 2-mile walk. And to the music of the bands warming up at 10 o'clock this morning. So I got into it much earlier than you probably did.
Oh, absolutely. I was actually, I put in a window this morning.
You did.
You can imagine, yeah, we placed a window in the house this morning, so then I jumped and ran down here and started getting set up. So.
Boy, you're a talented guy. You can put a
Well,
window
no, I helped.
Oh.
Did I say that? I'm sorry, I helped put in a window.
Because I call a window repairman when I have a problem.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, all right, and as we get started here, it's about, let's see, we've got some halftime scores already. Eastern Michigan over Illinois, 23-17 at the half. Temple over Maryland, 7-2 at the half. Pittsburgh over Penn State, 10-7 at the half. Ohio State 30, Indiana 10. That game also at the half. Follow up on the Notre Dame game, Minnesota and Alabama coming up as we get to the scores. Try to keep you abreast of what's going on in sports around the area. Nation, I should say.
Yeah. You got one? Oh, never. Made a couple changes.
All right, we're going to see if we can get the players out in the middle there, and we'll point. See who's going to go first here.
Officials working this game. Pat Miles is the whitehead. I've worked some basketball games with him over the years. A real experienced crew. Naturally, you want the very best in a game like this. As I said, some representatives of the Big Ten here watching this crew today.
Oshkosh today is at Salisbury in Maryland. I believe Whitewater is at Concordia Moorhead, who was here last week. Eau Claire is at St. Norbert's. Wabash, Indiana, is at Stevens Point today. And Gustavus Adolphus is at Stout. And Bethel, Minnesota, is at UWL Falls. We'll try to keep an update on those scores also.
So a little cross conference games in the MIAC. I know Gustavus Adolphus. I've worked many games there over the years along with Bethel. Bethel has turned into a tremendous football school in St. Paul.
Looks like UWL will get first possession here.
We welcome our viewers from the Bloomington, Illinois area that are with us here this afternoon.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Feel free to comment on the internet if you're watching our game on the internet here. We always like to hear from you. Let us know if we get anybody's name wrong, too. Not that that ever happens.
I was doing a little research this morning on the Titans. I thought, where did that name the Titans come from? Of course, there's like 6-8 schools in the nation with Titans. One of them is Fullerton, California, and of course the Oshkosh Titans. What is it? You know what a Titan is?
Isn't it like a giant monster kind of thing? Something like that?
It's the opposite of that.
Okay.
A Titan is an extremely positive, professional person from Greek mythology.
Okay.
And it means the Titans were a race of gods.
Yeah.
So the Titans were godlike, powerful, influential, special people. Now,
Gotcha.
does that describe the Illinois Wesleyan Titans? We'll see.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? I mean, that's what they named them, right? So.
A little bit of knowledge and information for
Yeah,
our
a little bit
viewers.
of trivia that nobody really cares about. Love to hear
Yeah,
it.
because I thought it was
Simonchek back deep for
It should be
the
just fine.
Eagles. He's standing on about the 5-yard line back there.
With Patrick Tata, the 5'9" senior from Deerfield, Illinois, Loyola Academy. We're set to kick off.
Number 47 is the kicker, Jonathan Rakujo. Just got handed that a moment ago from Dave Johnson.
Okay.
He is their kicker.
They changed.
Apparently, Jonathan Rakujo.
Yeah.
And we are underway. Here we go. Nice kick. It'll be taken at about the 12-yard line by Simonchek. Out to the 20, the 25, past the 30. Trying to break one open, and he gets great field position there up to the 43-yard line. Simonchek with a great run back.
And who makes the tackle? The kicker. That's
No
a
kidding.
new name on the roster makes the tackle. But we talked about one of the keys of the game, field position and the explosiveness of Simonchek. Well,
There you go.
here we go. Start the game.
All right, Rakujo makes that tackle, and let's get underway here. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Lewandowski at quarterback. Stutzman in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left side. There's the snap. I'll hand it off to Stutzman, see if they can get that running game going, but he gets hit right away. Actually, he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It is just difficult to get to the edge. And right away, the first guy to meet him, number 55, the all-conference senior from Coal City, Ryan Swift, 67 tackles last year, too. Led the team. Makes the first tackle of the game.
Second down. Lewandowski comes up under center this time. Second, and it looks like 10. Fakes the handoff, looking downfield. He's got Speaker open, and Babalarte. There they go. Touchdown.
Babalarte on a post pattern right down the middle.
Wide open.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely wide open.
Wide open, and he beat one of the top defenders in the conference, Trevor Kepke, an all-conference senior from Tinley Park, Illinois, that made life miserable last year. He beats their best cornerback for a touchdown, and right away, the Eagles on the board.
6-0 Eagles. Let's see if they can add that extra point here. I believe that's Ryan Byrne about to put it up there. Lewandowski, the holder. Snap, kick, and we're good. So, less than a minute into it, it's 7-0 Eagles. So that certainly bodes well for our Eagles.
That's a pretty significant message on the very first possession of the Eagles.
I would say so. Outstanding. A pretty good crowd here today, folks. They're still filling in a little bit, but maybe it looked like we might have gotten some rain earlier, but now I don't know. It's just cloudy out here. Let's hope it stays that way.
Somewhat overcast. Not supposed to get any rain until later tonight. And nice tomorrow. I have a triathlon tomorrow, so I need to have good weather.
You are active, aren't you?
Well, it's my one and only triathlon of the year, so I got to be ready tomorrow.
So
I
what
can't
are
go.
the three things you do? Drink as much as you can, eat as many hot dogs as you can, and
Oh,
watch football.
no,
Is that right?
that's your triathlon.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No, no.
Yeah.
So, in other words, I can't go over to Howie's afterwards with you and drink a six-pack of
All
beer.
right, well, we'll do that another time. All right, let's get kicked off here, and we'll see what the Titans can do with it this time. Ryan Byrne will handle the kick. Let's see, back deep for the Titans. It looks like we got Jake Moran. Not about the 5-yard line there. There's the kick. It's going to go right to him. Takes it at the 6. The 10, the 15, down to the 20, and he's hit at about the 23-yard line.
Boy, and a message sent by A.J. Spichala, the first guy down the field, the linebacker from Muskego, making a hit.
Little help from Trevor Helen, too, it looked like.
Trevor Helen, we'll see a lot of him on defense, too, as you'll play a little bit with Noah Schober.
Well, let's see how the Eagle defense now handles this team. Brandon Bauer, senior quarterback for Illinois.
Players to watch. Certainly he is one of them, along with Kepke and Healy.
Snap, fakes the hand. Oh, drop ball on the handoff. He tried to hand it off to Bully, but he dropped the ball. Luckily, Bauer falls on it, so not a real great start for the game.
Not a real good exchange either from center Jack Bohe from Frankfort, Illinois. Not smooth on that first play.
All right, let's see what happens this time now. They're going to put trips out to the right side, single back. Bauer works out of the gun. There's the snap. Going to go to the air. Oh, he's going to go to Bully. And Bully is tackled right away behind the chains. So another loss for the Titans.
Just a swing pass to the outside, trying to get on an island and get some yards. But Rusty Murphy, I think the best linebacker in the conference, all conference last year. But I think player of the year possibilities on defense this year makes the tackle from Cunningham.
They're down at 13 now for the Titans. Two receivers to the left side, one to the right, single back again. Bauer works out of the gun. This is obviously a passing play. Eagles are coming after him. Oh, he gets hit right away, too. Incomplete pass. I think it was intended for number 81, Zach Walsh.
Boy, Zach Pierce. just leveled him. Zach
No
Pierce,
kidding.
and a linebacker from West Salem. And the West Salem people like that one.
He
I'll tell
came
you.
through, did you see him shoot through there? Nobody challenged him.
Well,
He was unchallenged.
I know.
Right straight
We
through.
were talking about keys to the game earlier, and that's one of them, to put pressure
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
Bauer.
Yeah,
And good
absolutely.
start for the Eagle defense.
All right, here's the punt. Simonchek back deep to receive it at about the 45-yard line. He takes it out to the 50 now. 45, now they'll get him at about the 42-yard line. So here we go. Great field position again for the Eagles.
Trevor Kepke, the defensive back from Tinley Park, making the tackle, number 1.
First and 10 for the Eagles on Titans' 43-yard line.
Mike Schmidt, the head coach, the offensive coordinator, says he scripted out his plays for the first few possessions. See what they dial up here on first down.
Simonchek goes in motion. They'll do a jet sweep. Simonchek gets caught behind the chains, though.
Oh,
He's taken down by Keenan Scott.
God, good, great penetration right away.
Right there.
Geez, number 96, yeah, right there.
I think maybe he was in the huddle.
Looked like it. The Logan Rangers tried to do that last night, a jet sweep against Onalaska. I don't want to tell you
We'll
the
talk about
score.
that later.
Oh, my goodness.
Second down and 13 for the Eagles. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, single back. The pit, doesn't catch it. The throw was out to the left side there. Intended for, I think that's McManus.
It is. Good coverage by the Titans. You know, last week the Eagles had 5 dropped passes, 3 of them on third down, and that was a frustrating point for Frank Tierney, the receivers coach.
And we didn't call McManus' number, I don't think, once last week. So I think that's the first time we've called his number this year.
First time they've looked at him.
Receivers right and left. Lewandowski. Ooh, headed for Levelarte, but that could have been picked off.
Threw a dart, too.
Tyler Maple was the defender there.
Yeah, good protection by the UWL Eagle offensive line. We'll introduce you to them on the next possession.
Fourth down.
Sun is starting to come out here at
Let's hope.
Roger Herring Field.
It's like Trevor Kepke will be the returner on this punt. He's back at about the 10-yard line. There's the kick by Parker. Taken at the 10, fair catch.
I just continue to be impressed with Parker. His hang time, his distance. He just is a bonus for the Eagles. From Portland, Oregon. Got to know him real well in the last couple of years.
The junior, too.
He is. Of course, his uncle is Tom Kammer, the longtime soccer and track coach at La Crosse Logan.
All right, it'll be first and 10 now for the Titans on their own 10-yard line. 90 yards to go. Let's see what the Eagle defense can turn it over once again. They're going to hand it off to Bully. This time he's able to get some yardage. He picks up about 15 yards on that one.
Boy, he did good blocking on that right side. Number 65 led the way. Jack Bowie, the center, just did a great job getting some yardage on that first down play.
Hamid Booley, ball carrier.
Hamid Bowie from Loyola Academy. You've heard of that, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, well, you're from that area.
Yeah, just not too far away from where I was raised. There's the snap, and again, Bauer steps back. He's going deep with this one. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Bryce Dooley leaps out there and pulls that in.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess 3 points on that one. Perfect pass led him to outstretched hands. Number 2, perfect defense. You couldn't play much better defense than that, one-on-one. And
Yeah,
number 3, that was
We
an
did to him a
exciting
little
play
bit. Got a
for
little
the Titans.
separation.
Bryce Dooley, what a play.
Nice Dooley.
So deep into, what was that, about a 60-yard play, I think?
Yeah, Bryce Dooley, my goodness, a senior from Leroy, Illinois, outstretched hands, only 5'9", Rick.
52 yards. First and 10 now for the Titans. There's the handoff. Bully will be the ball carrier. Bully moves on about 6 yards, 7 yards.
They fake the jet sweep, and they go to the second back right up the middle. I haven't seen that play for a while. That was a nice play, tackled by number 92 for the Eagles, Anthony Schumann. Defensive line, Zilmer, Abitz, Gerlich, Flathers, and you'll see Dorschner, Graf, Bowdry, and Schumann too.
2nd down and 3 now for the Titans. Bully in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Bauer takes the snap, looking downfield. He's going into the corner. He's got a man. And caught.
Just a street.
Are they giving him the touchdown? What's the story?
Street taken away. Interception. Interception?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they were saying he stepped out.
Isn't that what they?
Yeah, they said touchback.
Yeah.
That's
They were
interception.
touchback, yeah.
Yeah, it's interception.
So picked off by
Oh, it was
Brower,
picked off. I
actually.
take that back. It was an interception.
Max Brower from Woodlands, Texas gets the interception. That ball was well thrown too.
Wow.
I thought TD number 1 for the Titans.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sure looked like it. What a break, wide open too on that fly pattern down the sideline. One-on-one coverage.
Well, what a big break for the Eagles. It really looked to me like the Titans had it caught. He must have stolen and taken it away from them.
Would you say the Eagles defensive backs may be tested here this afternoon?
Yeah, I think they're going to be, no question. Lewandowski now out of the gun. Waiting for the word from the ref to get things going. Here we go. Just under 10 minutes left. We're in the first quarter here. Our score 7-0. Eagles in the lead. Zivinchek goes in motion. Lewandowski's going to have to hustle, get out of the pocket, looking for somewhere he's going to throw it away.
Well, there's the mobility we talked about.
Yeah.
Is why he threw it out.
Well, and that's
threw
how
it
you
away.
get mobility when there's all those big guys chasing you.
Yeah.
You learn to run.
Of course, I know John Gruden at his football quarterback camp teaches a lot about moving the pockets, scrambling, keeping your shoulders and your eyes downfield, and that was an example right there. My
Right.
grandson's a quarterback. I said, go to the John Gruden YouTube and watch his tapes.
2nd down and 10. Lewandowski under center now. Hand off to Stutzman, and he runs right into a Titan.
Well, again, very
Yard.
difficult running the ball. Ryan Swift on that tackle. The offense gives me a chance to quickly introduce the offensive line. Richardson, Bertoya, Bongers, Greco, and Connor Perry.
And 3rd down. 3rd and 9. Lewandowski's got to get rid of it. He's going to throw that away.
Stunt, too, and pressure on Lewandowski.
Yeah. He's going to be a
Three guys threw it a little earlier than what he wanted to, and the Eagles will punt.
3 and out.
At first I thought you were saying it's going to be a long
Sean Parker back on the
because
field.
All
The
right.
score's still
It is gonna be a
7-0.
long- it is.
9-16 left now.
Titans set to possibly get some good field position here, too.
Snap, and there's the kick. He gets it away.
Look at that. Non-returnable. Non-returnable. A perfect hang time, probably close to 5 seconds. Good coverage and no return.
Trevor Kepke catches it at about the 45-yard line of the Titans. So that's where we'll start. 1st and 10 for the Titans now.
And the Eagle defense on the field.
Back on the field.
Schumann, Baldry, Graff, Dorschner, Zomer, Abitz, Gerlich, and Flathers up front.
Brandon Bauer out of the gun once again. Bully in the backfield. Send Walsh in motion. There's the snap. Fakes the Bully. Pass. Did he catch that?
Yes.
Look like it.
Yeah, they did. I thought maybe the timing on that was pretty good as far as when Kissling hit him.
A lot of play action. Catch by Dean Ziglich from Riverside, Illinois.
2nd down and 5 for the Titans. 8:44 left in the first quarter. Bauer takes the snap. This time, fakes the bully again. Walsh is the receiver, and boy, he's tough to bring down.
See, everyone just ran a little flood route on a play action. Notice how teams used to always huddle about 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Now, at all levels, you see teams huddle at about 4 or 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. For one thing, it provides better tempo, better rhythm. You just get to the line of scrimmage and go quicker. And you don't notice that, how they're so close to the line of scrimmage.
I need to correct myself. That was Matt Chorowski. Got that pass.
Matt Chorowski from Carroll Street, Illinois.
And they move Matt Chorowski. Oh, there we go, offside.
Anticipated the snap count.
Yeah, he did. That's Michael Norwood.
Yeah, Michael Norwood's an all-conference 275-pounder, too.
Back him up 5 yards.
Gives me a chance to introduce the defensive backs and linebackers. Joey Volda from Sussex Hamilton. We talked about Rusty Murphy, who was in on some plays earlier. Zach Pierce, along with defensive backs. Joey Roth, Peter Tisling, Noah Schober, Max Crowder.
All right, third down. Here's the crowd getting into this one. Big stop here for the Eagles. Here's Bauer, takes the snap, looking downfield.
Whoa!
The 20, the 15, the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
Read perfectly.
Zach Pierce.
Oh.
Beautiful kickoff.
Zach Pierce goes back into his zone coverage, sits in the flat, waits, looks for work, ball comes right to him.
It did.
Wow.
Outstanding. Make that 13-0 Eagles now.
Got a good pass by Brandon Bauer, obviously.
Oh, boy, I tell you, that was a great play.
You can't get any more open than that when you
No.
intercept a pass.
Nobody around him. All right, let's see if they can tack on an extra point. Kicks up to the uprights, and it's good.
That was an unusual read by Bauer. He underthrew it by that much.
14-0 our score. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more of today's game right after this.
Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill. See the new look and fun atmosphere. This is the place where people come for a delicious meal and to reconnect with friends. Friday night, try their fish. Saturday night, slow roasted prime rib. Wednesdays, get a basket of wings for just $2. Choose from 13 different sauces. Appetizers like nachos or quesadillas, onion rings, or cheese curds. Breakfast on Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 2 p.m. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition for over 75 years. Why not make it yours?
At the new Dahl Honda, we're hitting our stride. We now have 165 Hondas in stock, with more on the way. Or shop the tremendous Dahl inventory of nearly 500 used cars. Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. Eagles with a score, 14-0. Zach Pierce and an interception and about a 60-yard run to the end zone. Ryan Byrne adds an extra point. And now the Titans are going to get a shot at it again. There's the kick by Ryan Byrne. That's going to be taken at about the 5-6 yard line. The 20 is hit.
Oh.
Hit at the 24 yard line.
Welcome to lacrosse hit is what that was. Oh my
Was
goodness.
that helmet to helmet?
It could have been. That's, I think,
Would that
what
be
we're
the
going to
flag?
say. That's what and what a great hit by Kyle Cable, senior from Holman. I think that's what it is. No, it wasn't.
Blocking the back against the Titans.
I sort of saw the same thing you did, though, leading with his helmet.
Well, I wasn't sure. I thought that might be what it was, but
What a great hit. And you know, the special teams coordinator for the Eagles is Dylan Ramsey. Last year it was Coach Schmidt, and he has done a great job.
you said that was Kyle Cable?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Who was a in the depth chart, he's number 2 in defensive back. Big part of the special teams. Hurt early in training camp.
Well, Titans will start out on their 10-yard line then. 1st and 10. Bauer this time will hand it to Bully. He'll go up the right side and pick up about 8 yards on the play.
Bully running into Joey Bolda. Bolda had a great game last week.
I think we've got sunshine out here too, I'm glad to see.
Second down.
2nd down. Oh, this time they wrap him up behind the line of scrimmage.
Didn't even get to the line of scrimmage, did he?
No, he didn't.
Ryan Flathers lose to Minnesota. Jeez, wanted.
Dan Graff actually was
Yeah,
there.
well, he was well. So was Flathers. Dan Graff from Verona.
Bauer takes the snap, backs up, looking to throw, finds a man. That was Walsh that time. Zach Walsh gets him the 1st down.
Zach Walsh, an all-conference returner. 5 TDs last year, and certainly one of the keys, along with Healy.
Spichala was the defender on that one, I believe. This time they go to Bully, and he'll pick up about 3 yards on the play.
Bully's trying to run behind his right guard. Chris Wojak, 285 pounds. He should be able to move somebody.
6 minutes, 20 seconds left here in our 1st quarter. (14-0) Eagles. 2nd down for the Titans. Handed to Bully again. This time they'll pick up maybe 3.
They sure like to give him the ball, don't they?
He's going to be their horse today, I think.
Of course, they have some good offensive linemen. They should be able to get some yards behind Spichala again on the tackle.
3rd down and 4 now for the Titans. Let's see if the Eagles can get a 3rd down stop here. Bauer looking to pass. He's going to scramble. There's the throw. And it's caught. We're going to get a 1st down.
Rick, that was all Bauer. Notice how he moves the pocket. He runs to his less dominant side. He runs to his left. Keeps his vision downfield. Keeps his shoulders square and gets the 1st down.
Rusty Murphy with the tackle there. Yeah, Bauer's, he is good.
Well, he was good last year. Engineered him
Good
some-
again.
Oh, wow. As a senior, just has a lot of experience, a lot of confidence. His statistics prove that he is one of the better players in his conference.
1st and 10 now. Titans with the ball on the 42-yard line. They give it to Bully again. This time, he breaks free to the 40. He's into Eagle territory, pushed out of bounds at about the 37-yard line.
Bully got a great block by Michael Norwood, the all-conference junior from Naperville, Illinois. They give him that yardage.
1st and 10 again for the Titans now. This time dual backs. Fakes to Bully. Bauer looking down the middle, and he's got his man completed at about the 15-yard line.
Just a curl route right inside, and a penalty. It looks like possibly holding or maybe a late hit. Pat Miles again, the white hat in this crew.
Enemy against the Titans. Well, if the Titans can keep doing this, you know, they're not going to be able to score.
Holding on Michael Norwood. That's why the play was so successful.
There you go.
I complimented him on a good block, but I guess it was too good a block.
Dean Zieglich, I believe, was the receiver on that one. So they'll put him again way out to the right side. Single back, man in the slot. Fake the Bully, he's going to pass again. And chasing it, they got him. And the Eagles jumping for a loss.
Some intense pressure, Rick.
No kidding.
A.J. Spichala. Again, boy, he's playing a heck of a first quarter here.
4 minutes, 10 seconds left, 1st quarter.
Well, we said early on that the Eagle defense need to get in Bauer's face and bother him, and they're doing a good job of that.
Excellent. 2nd down and 25. A lot of green to go to the 1st down, so see what the Titans do now. They got trips out to the right side. Single back again. Bauer hands it off to Bully. And Bully gets taken down in Eagle territory at about the 47-yard line.
Again, trying to get a running lane up the sideline. Joey Roth from Stevens Point, who has emerged as a starter, makes the hit.
Ball on the 47 of the Eagles. 3rd down, and it's going to be about 20 now. So a gain of 5 on that last play. Put 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, single back. There's Bauer out of the gun. Takes the snap, put downfield. Pressure on him, he gets hit as he releases the ball, and that kind of threw it all off, didn't it?
It did. Intense pressure by number 96, Josh Dorschner from Neenah. It did throw off the rhythm.
Absolutely. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Kick. Simonchek will go back deep for the Eagles. There's the snap. Kick is away. Oh, it's going to be short. Calling for a fair catch at the 22. So
Dangerous right in that area. A lot of white jerseys.
oh yeah, that one coverage was very good. So he was smart to call for a fair catch there. So with 2:47 left in the 1st quarter, our score is 14-0. The Eagles are in the lead. And it'll be their ball, 1st and 10. So far, the offense has scored once and the defense has scored once.
That's what it should be, isn't it?
I
It's
guess.
a team effort. Oh, a little wildcat as they start the first play. Eagles. Cole Speaker. You know, there's that old wildcat offense. The old Notre Dame days, and a lot of teams back in the 50s and 60s ran a wildcat. Did you notice that Speaker, direct snap to Speaker?
Yeah. A little different, huh?
Yeah, a little twist. You didn't tell me about that.
Who are they going to snap it to now?
Oh, back to Speaker.
The Speaker again.
Oh.
He breaks out. And I don't know if he gets the 1st down. He's going to be close.
Speaker was caught for a loss there. He ran right out of the arms of number 17, Zach Mitchell, a defensive back. Speaker, of course, about 6'4", and
3rd down and 1.
was a tight end, and this year,
So they've got Speaker and Simonchek in the backfield there. And who's it going to snap to? That's going to Speaker again. And I think he gets the 1st down. We got a flag though.
I think that's on the offense. It is. Pat Miles says, I think somebody held. See what he calls.
Oh yeah, it's like a hold.
So a completely different package that we're seeing on this possession.
Yeah, no kidding.
3 direct snaps to Speaker.
Was it Lewandowski on a coffee break right now? Or?
I don't know, but I don't know if does Coach Schmidt realize that all these other teams are watching, charting his plays?
Probably.
Exactly what
I think it's State has got a representative here watching it.
All right, 3rd down. Now they're bringing Lewandowski back.
Oh, here's a conventional offense.
So here's an idea. Maybe
Put
you
Speaker
wanna-
back as a
Yeah, right.
Receiver.
Novel idea.
Here, is he out? Yeah, there he is. Wide out to the boundary side.
Speaker, Simonchek, Byrne, and Babalarte, the 4 receivers out there for the Eagles.
Speaker one-on-one press coverage.
Minute 40 left, 1st quarter, 14-0 Eagles.
Kepke one-on-one with Speaker. See what happens on the boundary side here.
3rd down and long. Stutzman in the backfield, we got a flag.
Yeah. Somebody moved.
It's not
It wasn't a
Come on.
delay of game, was it?
No, the
No, somebody moved.
play clock isn't even moving.
some of those penalties last week hurt the Eagles.
Yeah. Third down. And about 15 now. So we'll go with trips to the left side. Single receiver to the right. Stutzman in the backfield. Big third down play for the Eagles. Lewandowski. Here's the throw. He's got a speaker. And it's a first down.
You talk about a tight window. Now, if you were going to show your defense how to play man-to-man coverage with help over the top, I mean, the coverage was perfect. He just timed it exactly right. And his extension and his vertical jump got the first down.
Beautifully done.
Beautiful pass, too.
Yeah, nice pass.
If he'd have been underthrown, it could have been picked 6 the other way.
Absolutely. First and 10 now for the Eagles. So once again, we're going to, this time goes to Simonchek.
Oh,
That was an unusual play.
another one. It's kind of crossing pattern in the backfield with 2 running backs.
Mike Schmidt must be drawing these out on the ground with a bottle cap.
Well,
So
that's-
you're the bottle cap. We're going to do this. But Simonchek, this little spin around thing, you know, that it was like an option.
Here we go again.
Yeah, we're going to do it again here. It's going to go to
Similar.
Simonchek or speaker.
Similar, it's going to go similar, unconventional, sort of hybrid
Yeah,
wildcat.
he
Oh,
did it again. Just that spin around. That time it didn't work so well.
I know they had to. They only practiced about a half an hour on Thursday because of the lightning, and they had to go in the gym. Maybe when they were in the gym, they were just practicing some of these plays.
We're going to see the end of the first quarter here as it ticks down. Our score 14-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the second quarter after this.
At Ace of Lacrosse, they know that playtime around here goes year-round. Make the Sportsland stop before you head out hunting, fishing, or camping for quality products and services at great prices. Talk over your outdoor plans with the experts at Ace of Lacrosse, your work and play headquarters.
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse. This is Chelsea Lynn.
Hello.
I'm Reed Magnum. We do the morning show. We're hanging out in the studio. And Chelsea, so you were a student at UW Lacrosse.
Yes, lax.
And 96.1 FM.
Little fuzzy.
Good, not great.
No.
So here's how we fix the problem. We're now on 107.3 FM. We've got a tower just across the river, and it goes right down into Lacrosse. So no more bluff issues.
No more fuzz.
We love the bluffs, but now you can listen to us on 107.3 FM.
At Ace of Lacrosse.
We got to confirm it.
Same thing with our friend I spent an hour and a half with at Eric Booth.
Back at 5, 4, 3. Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson, along with Terry Erickson. And we are just about ready here to, we got some stats there. First quarter. Have those wait a moment, folks.
Thank you.
Third down, third and short for the Eagles now. Eagles with 96 yards of offense in that in the first quarter. Lewandowski finds, Simonchek drops it.
Simonchek doesn't drop any of those.
No.
So what jumps out at you as you look at these first quickie stats?
I'm looking at it now. 81 passing yards. 15 yards rushing. We said, one of the things you said keys to the game is they got to get that running game going.
Yeah, I still think that's going to be a key in the last 3 quarters.
Fourth down, and they will kick. Back deep for the Titans is Trevor Kepke, down about the 10-yard line.
Third kick this afternoon for Sean Parker.
Oh, nice kick. Takes it out. Now he's going to let it go. Will they save it? No. Nice try.
Third kick for Parker, but that's good because his parents flew in from Portland, Oregon to watch him play today.
I think that was, let's see, Brad Tobin who jumped into the end zone and tried to save it. Just couldn't quite throw it far enough. Back into play.
Madden carried him into it, but Lewandowski, 81 yards, 1 TD, 57-yard strike to Simonchek. To Lavalarte, Lavalarte. And then, of course, Zach Pierce's 54-yard pass interception.
First and 10 for the Titans now. I'll hand it to Bully again, And he'll bowl his way up for a couple of yards.
He bowled his way into a bully himself, number 95, waiting to wrap his arms around him. And that, of course, would be Dan Graff, his second tackle of the afternoon.
Second down and 8. The snap. Throws it out. Immediately. Boy, that play got read quickly by Max Brower.
You talk about, Rick, reading your keys, anticipating, getting up into the flat area. Oh,
Bryce Dooley got hit and taken down the minute he caught that ball.
Matt Janish, the UWL defensive coordinator, has these Eagles ready.
Third down and long, about 14. Trips to the left side, single receiver left, and here's Bauer looking downfield, looking for his man. He's hit right away, but I think he caught it.
Started with good coverage, and he did catch it.
He did catch it. Bryce Dooley that time.
Right in the middle of that UWL zone.
It's the first down.
Geez, that was well done. Bryce Dooley from Leroy, Illinois, only 5'9". Dooley with his second catch.
Just getting into the second quarter here, about 13 minutes left still. And 1st and 10 for the Titans now. Takes the snap. Bauer looking out to the right side, finds his man. And Zach Walsh.
Just a good, quick timing route. Noticing that the defender was playing soft and just a lot of route running used to be predetermined, you know, Rick.
Yeah.
They say run a flag, run a square out, run a post. Now it's all kind of based on how the defender is covering you.
Joey Roth was the defender on that last one. Here's Bauer again, going deep now. He's got a man open. He drops it.
He had it for a second, didn't he?
He did. Good coverage by Max Brower again.
Max Brower got his right hand in there at exactly the correct time and knocked it away.
That's Jack Healy. He's all-conference and also their leading receiver for the team.
Well, 11 touchdowns last year and 1,100 yards. That guy, 6'5". He's quite a player. Thank you.
Yeah, 6'5", 235. Big guy. Ohio State 44, Indiana 10. They're in the fourth quarter there. Penn State and Pittsburgh are tied 10 apiece in the third. All right, here's Bauer. He's going to hand it to Bully. Bully, does he get the first down? I believe he does. Yep, he gets it by about a yard.
Trying to run behind his right tackle, Ethan Emerson. He's another big guy, 270-pound senior.
Eastern Michigan over Illinois, 23-17. They're in the third quarter. Maryland is over Temple, 15-13. They're in the third quarter also. We'll get you some of those WEAC scores too as they become available here. 1st and 10 now for the Titans. Still in their own territory, but 40-yard line. Here's Bauer once again, trips to the left side. He's going to hand it to Bully. Bully will come around the right side and pick up about 5 yards.
Bully got a nice block by all-conference Jake Bully from Frankfort, Illinois. He gets some good yardage, second down.
Second down and 7 now for Bully again. Oh, Rusty Murphy comes charging in. Looked like he was headed for Bauer, but quickly adjusted and went after Bully instead.
I like the way the Eagle defense is penetrating. You can see the style and the play selection of the Titans.
Third down, Coach Schmidt gesturing for some noise from the fans. Bauer with it over the middle, and it's caught.
Great pattern. And all predicated on play action. You know,
again, Dean Ziglich.
Yeah, you notice they run, and then play action, and they've been successful with that. Approaching the red zone here with 11 minutes to go in the second quarter.
1st and 10. Bauer rolls out. And in that corner, he's got his man. Was he out of bounds?
I think he caught it.
He caught it.
That time he rolled out to his left, and what a great pattern, too.
First down.
Healy, right? Caught it. defender, 46. Come back to
10.
that.
Bauer's going to try to run it himself. Not going to get too far that time. Josh Borstner was right there.
All right, quarterback draw. Ryan Flathers, by the way, 46. And then on that last tackle. We haven't seen Peter Kissling yet. Number 41, the senior, who was.
Well, he's out there.
Right, we haven't seen him on many plays yet.
Not yet.
Dan Graff in that defensive lineman.
2nd and 10. Bauer once again going to roll out to the right. There's the throw, and he's got his man. Picks up 5 yards on that one. Zach Walsh. The intended catches it.
Zach Walsh caught that pass in front of number 37, Zach Pierce. You can see the game plan with Bauer rolling out right, rolling out left, with his size, trying to get better vision downfield.
3rd down and 5. Once again, the crowd getting into it here. Picked off! The Eagles with another interception.
Looked like Zach Whip, is that right? Number 51? 59. I had 51, 59.
Joey Bolda.
Yeah, Joey Bolda, who had a big game last week. The linebacker from Sussex Hamilton.
Wow, the Titans were moving the ball down the field. They got into the red zone, and the Eagles picked it off.
Was that deflected?
I don't think so. I think it was just a bad pass.
Bolda with great defense, just sitting right in his zone.
Well, they're getting pressure on Bauer, just like you said they needed to, so let's see what we're going to do this time. Okay, Simonchek takes it. He hands it off to Speaker. Speaker tries to get around the left side, doesn't go too far.
A little Wildcat again.
Yeah.
Keenan Scott, a linebacker from Riverside, Illinois, makes a hit.
We'll have to ask Coach Schmidt next time you talk to him. Where'd all this Wildcat stuff come from?
Well, you know, he said the running game was certainly a disappointing part of their opening game. Maybe he's looking at some options to ignite that running game.
It could be. Well, they're going to do it again. Simonchek and Speaker in the backfield. We'll see who it goes to. Simonchek spins around, hands it to Stutzman. Stutzman will pick up just a couple of yards. Well, he picks up about 5, gets it past the original line of scrimmage. Will be 3rd down and 9.
Little pyramid.
Lewandowski coming back in now, along with Byrne and Lavalarte.
Trevor Kepke again on the tackle. He's played well in his first half.
Byrne down. Lewandowski back in, out of the gun. Stutzman in the backfield. Receivers right and left. 2 on each side. Could be a passing play.
I would say.
Come the Titans. Right over the middle. To Simonchek. He breaks free. Simonchek stays on his feet. I thought he was just going to get the first down, but he stays on his feet and gets it down to the 45-yard line.
By the way, 5'8", 175-pounder from South Milwaukee. Can he do something for his size in open space? Oh, I'll say he can.
Just keeps his feet and keeps moving. They get it down to the 43-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10 now for the Eagles.
He was a key performer last week in that win in overtime over Concordia.
Yeah, we're going to go back to a more traditional setup now. Lewandowski's back in there. Come up under center. Little backs. Goes to Stutzman. He'll follow his blocker and get around the corner, pick up a couple of yards.
I'm trying to run to the boundary side and get some yardage, but not much. Keenan Scott makes the tackle.
It'll be 2nd down and about 7.
UWL, lots of different packages here, different personnel groupings.
2nd Down and 7.
Ryan Byrne now a wide receiver, 2x2 set.
Snap to Lewandowski. Pass. Oh, he overthrew him. That was to Lavalarte, I believe.
Tight window, needed to throw it a little bit lower. Lavalarte running a post pattern down the middle, single coverage. Another third down play.
3rd down and 7. 6:48 left in the second quarter here.
Speaker to the wide side.
14-0 Eagles. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and Stutzman in the backfield. Lewandowski will take the snap out of the gun. There it is. Pass. Ooh. I don't know, that bounced off a couple of different people there.
Yeah, it was intended for Speaker, but again, good defense by Trevor Kepke.
Around the WEAC right now, Concordia over Whitewater, 13-10 in the third quarter.
In the third? Whoa.
Yes, sir. Stevens Point over Wabash, 14-7 there in the second. No score at River Falls. Salisbury over Oshkosh, 24-19. That's a final. Oshkosh gets beat today. Okay, we're going to see a punt now.
Let's hope these Titans get beat too.
Parker gets that away. Kepke on the 15.
Non-returnable kicks are certainly the success of Parker.
St. Norbert over Eau Claire right now, 13-7. They're in the second. And Stout over Gustavus Adolphus, 15-8. They're also in the second quarter. Eastern Michigan at Illinois. It's Michigan 23, Illinois 17 in the third. And Maryland over Temple, 15-13 in the third.
An old Logan coach had a lot of success at Gustavus Adolphus. Dennis Rerup now lives in Colorado.
1st and 10 for the Titans now. Go to Bully once again, and he'll pick up. Well, I think he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
4 Eagles on the tackle, led by number 59, the first guy to meet him, Joey Bolda.
Give him a yard on that. 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9.
Well, we're seeing a much better Eagle defense this week than we did last week.
I thought their defense played pretty darn well last week too.
Well, I think it's even better this week.
Oh yeah, so far you're right. A lot of game left.
Yeah, that's true. Bauer throws over his man. Intended for Zach Walsh and went right over his head.
Zach Walsh ran a good route right at the first down marker. Where they had a first down, just a little too high on that throw.
3rd down. This is Illinois Wesleyan's first game of the season.
Yeah.
I think that has anything to do with where you're at in the
possibly,
season.
but there's a lot of veterans though on this team. So
That's true.
I mean, timing is a little bit of an issue early in the season with the offense. A lot of personnel grouping changes here on 3rd down for the Eagles.
All right, let's see what they do. Trips to the left side. And Bauer looking left. Oh, he gets hit as he throws it, but it's caught. And by Wesley Watson.
Jeez, again, intense pressure. That time, Ryan Flathers loosed him.
Yeah. Bauer had guys on the front of him and the back of him, and he still got it away.
Just think how hard that is. You're quarterback, and you know somebody's coming right at you.
Yeah, to keep your focus where
exactly. Keep your eyes downfield when you know you're going to get flattened. Oh, that's not easy to do.
Not easy at all.
It starts with courage.
5:25 left here. Coming up at halftime, a big band show at halftime. Stick around for that, folks. 1st and 10 now. Snap to Bauer. He'll hand it off to Bully. Bully will pick up 2.
Well, he's been their workhorse on the ground.
He has been, yeah.
You've called his name a lot.
Let's make it a tackle with 2nd down.
Noah Schober, one of the Eagles to meet him.
Under 5 minutes now. Again, the handoff to Bully, and he goes nowhere that time.
Well, Zach Zilmer will not get credit for the tackle, but he is the Eagle that slowed him down. Zach Zilmer, of course, from Black River Falls.
Yeah. 3rd down and about 9 now for the Titans. fans waking up again. Bauer for the throw, and no good, but we do have a flag.
Good protection, just underthrowing.
Could be a holding penalty maybe behind the line of scrimmage. The flag was thrown. We'll see.
Usually that's the place of the holding. No, that's
Legal
where
formation.
too many men on the line of scrimmage. Yes, or in the backfield. That'll be declined.
We'll decline it, take the down, and it's 4th down.
And of course, 4th down means who comes in.
Simicek.
Exactly. Led the country in all-purpose yards last.
He'll be at about the 40-yard line now. Field goal punt. 4:26 left in the half here. The kick, nice, high kick. Going to call for a fair catch, take it at the 41. So again, the Eagles with good field position.
Simicek would be an example of coming to a school and talking to high school students that are, smaller kids about the size doesn't really matter in the game of football. It's the size of your heart and your effort. He's only about 5'6", 5'7", but he just provides a lot of explosiveness and energy on this Eagle team.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Lewandowski comes in, under center, fullbacks, fakes to the Stutzman. He's going to get chased out of the pocket. Got to throw it. He's launched one. A lot of defenders there and picked off.
Yeah, Kepke, one of the key defensive players, but that was a good example of mobility, escapability, but threw it in the middle of 3 Titan defenders.
Yeah, that's such a good idea there.
No, should have thrown it out of bounds.
Probably would have been smarter. And we've seen him do that today too, so I'm kind of surprised that he would throw it into that group. If we have an injured player, going to help him off the field.
We talked about him increasing his mobility, and he's done it, as you said, but...
Out of necessity.
Exactly.
I think the kind of mobility we were thinking is maybe he rushes with the ball a little bit, carries the ball some,
Right.
as opposed to running for his life.
Yeah, exactly. The injured Titan, Mike Murphy, defensive lineman from Orland Park, Illinois, helped off the field.
So the Titans get it back right away, 1st and 10. 4 minutes left in the half here, 4:10. Eagles still in the lead, 14-0. A lot of ball game left though. Here's Bauer out of the gun. Hands off to Bully. Bully finds a wide open hole there that time. Boy, that hasn't happened all that many times.
Sure hasn't.
Still on his feet. Finally the whistle. 15-yard run for Bully.
A good patient whistle by the officiating crew too.
Did you see the size of that hole?
Yeah, I did.
My goodness, there was nobody around.
Despite being down 14-0, the Titans are looking at staying on the ground a lot of the time.
Again, they go to Bully. He spins out of there, but not this time. He's not getting anywhere.
Hoping, of course, he'll break one. He's been close a couple times too.
During tackle by
Reinfeldt on the tackle that time.
There's a new name.
Matthew Reinfeldt, sophomore, 6'2", 270. Oh, I thought that looked like he got hit as he threw that away. I thought sure was going to get picked off.
So-
Wesley Watson, though, pulls it in.
So did I. I thought we had another pick 6 right in the hands of Max Brower.
So 1st and 10, midfield. We're on the 50-yard line.
Titans on the move.
Here's Bauer once again looking downfield. He's got a man open. And he's still on his feet.
I'm impressed.
Finally out of
I'm
bounds.
impressed the way he can run to his left. Of course, a right-handed thrower and still be very accurate.
That was Wesley Watson again. Pulling that ball in. 1st and 10.
Ran through the tackle of Brower.
38-yard line of the Eagles now. This time he hands it off to number 35, Ryan Paisley.
First time we've called his name.
Yeah. Paisley gets a couple of yards and pick up about 4 on that one.
Timeout
We got
Eagles.
a timeout Eagles. So they're taking a timeout. We'll take a timeout. Our score 14-0. We'll be back right after this.
At the new Dahl Honda, we're hitting our stride. We now have 165 Hondas in stock, with more on the way. Or shop the tremendous Dahl inventory of nearly 500 used cars. Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson, along with Terry Erickson. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. And it's second down at about 5 for the Titans. All on the Eagles' 28-yard line. Here we go. Bauer working out of the gun once again. Single back. And no, fakes the bully. He's going to pass. Goes the other way. And his receiver, which was Bully, actually, wasn't looking.
His timing was thrown off.
Yeah.
Rusty Murphy, the linebacker from Cudahy, right in his face. Just some great blitz packages by the Eagles.
Third down and 5.
So one of our keys bothering that quarterback has come true here in the first half.
Third down. Crowd's getting into it again. Bauer takes the snap. There's the throw, and out of bounds. He threw it away. I think he was looking for Christian Maturowski.
He was a tight end at 6'4". You're going to use his frame and overthrow him. 4 down territory on the 28.
Well, they need to score, so I'd be surprised if they don't. Let's see if the Eagles can stop them here. 4th down and 5. Bauer takes the snap. Looks downfield over the middle. He's got a man. Can they hold him? Fumble.
Actually, I thought he was down before the fumble, but it was
Still short of the first down.
was down before. We're still 1 yard short. Eagle ball.
So the Eagles will get it back with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left.
I thought good call by that official too. And he did drop it, but the ground forced the loose ball. Well, do the Eagles, do you take the conservative route or do you try to score? I don't see a conservative bone in Mike Schmidt's body.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, I have a feeling that we're back to the Wildcat thing here again. I don't see Lewandowski out there, so it's going to be Simonchek and Speaker in the backfield. Let's see who gets the ball. Somebody moved. Somebody moved.
Do you think does that answer my question? Do you think they're going to go conservative with this formation? This Wildcat?
No, I don't think so.
Mike Schmidt a little bit mad at that penalty, naturally. Working backwards to the 20-yard line.
So we'll make it 1st and 15.
He treats turnovers like Dick Bennett used to treat turnovers in basketball. That would just drive him crazy. And penalties and mistakes.
1st and 15 now. It's going to be Speaker running with the ball.
Oh.
And no gain.
Jesus, how big a Speaker is. He just got leveled by David Lux, a linebacker from Tinley Park at 240 pounds. It's like, you think you're big, Speaker? Well, I'm pretty big too.
240 meets 215. Who
That's
wins?
right. 240. That was a nice hit.
Loss of a couple of yards. Second down and 17 now.
One guy does not usually bring Cole Speaker down.
Yeah, we saw that earlier today, didn't we?
Yeah, we saw it all last year, too.
Minute 34. We go Wildcat again. Simonchek's going to keep it, go up the middle.
Not a good time for a fumble.
Not a good time for a fumble. Well, the Titans have 3 timeouts left.
I don't think
23 left.
I don't think contact caused that fumble either. I think he just lost control of it.
You know what they're going to say? They're going to say, trying to be a little too cute, down there.
True. Don't be surprised to see Bauer go to the air here on first down. Try to hit the end zone, maybe with Healy or Walsh.
Minute 23 left. First and 10. Titans. There's the throw. And it's caught. Caught by Zinglich.
A curl route, trying to get him open. Right in front of Brower.
Second down and 1. Down to a minute. Minute left in the half. Here's Bauer again, out of the gun. And caught. They keep him out in the end zone.
I think he did. He powered his way in. He did.
Looks like a touchdown. Titans.
What a nice route. Just found that dead spot in the Eagle defense and a good skinny post pattern, and the Titans are on the board.
Well, the Eagles gave him that one. I mean, you get to start field position on the 20-yard line. Got a good shot at getting in the end zone. And they did, so 14-6 our score. Swinging gate. Is that what this is?
Yeah, that's just what Lacrosse Central does,
Yeah,
huh?
they're going to go for 2. Oh, no, now they're going to go for 2.
Well, because the Eagles went over to that side, that's why they switched it.
Okay. So they'll kick it instead. Zach Mitchell kicking it, I think.
Well, unless they change numbers, number 47. But that's not right. Seth Gillespie in here, but I don't know. Sometimes they
47? Was that?
Yeah. I thought it was.
All I saw was the 7.
So our viewers know sometimes we get late changes on numbers, but we did get a sheet handed to us on a change, didn't we?
I'm looking for it now. Hey, there we go. Rakujo. That was Rakujo. Jonathan Rakujo.
Okay, what number was Jonathan
He
Rakujo?
is number 47.
Okay, so it's not Seth Gillespie.
No.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope maybe the family watching this game, we got it right for you.
So, with 53 seconds left, our score 14-7 now. See what the Eagles can do with 53 seconds. Simonchek back deep in the 10. Stutzman on the 20. Cujo will kick it off for him once again. And here we go. It's up and caught at about the 15. Simonchek's going to run it back out to the 25, the 30, the 35. He's got some room. Out to the 50. Down to the 40 now. The 35. He tries to pull up and stiff arm his defender, but he's pushed out of bounds. He'll go out at about the 32-yard line. But what a run back.
Zach Mitchell ran him out of bounds, but not until he got some valuable yardage, and with 43 seconds to go, the Eagles in a position to maybe put 6 more on the board.
Could be.
Speaker on the boundary side.
This time, Lewandowski's going to come out. Levelarte and Simonchek on the right side. Speaker to the left. Stutzman in the backfield. 43 seconds on the clock. Snap, Lewandowski. Finds Stutzman.
Run Speaker deep. Stutzman on the boundary side. Short route.
Gain of about 4.
Use Speaker as a decoy and get your
He
back
goes
out of the
bounds and
backfield.
stops the clock, too.
Get Zach Pierce warmed up now in case you need to use his foot.
2nd down and 6. It's Lewandowski. Down. Oh, picked off. Almost picked off.
but
Put it that way. That was close. Keenan Scott was there.
pass intended for Dominic Lavalarte. He was open too. Led him too far.
So, 3rd down, 35 seconds on the clock.
Zach McMahon is back in. See if he figures in this 3rd down play. They don't use their tight end very often.
No, not today. Trips to the right this time. Stutzman in the backfield. Oh, movement on the line.
Was that the right tackle or was that? Yeah.
That was number 66.
Was
Connor Berry.
Connor Berry.
I think that's who moved.
Big part of that offense too. Connor Berry from Marshfield, all conference last year. 2 great tackles for the Eagles. Berry on the right side, Richardson on the left.
So make it 3rd down and 11 now.
Trips to the right.
You bet. Stutzman in the backfield. Lewandowski.
Oh, there's that
Throws
fake
to the
pattern.
corner.
Oh,
No.
and
Speaker
no
open for
speak.
a flag.
He was looking like, I think I got held on that, but he didn't. Trevor Kepke. Oh, he's about as valuable on that defensive end as last week.
Let's see Ryan Byrne put one through the goalpost. What do you think?
I think so.
This is going to be a 50-yard field goal attempt, isn't it? Let's see. Haven't seen him kick a field goal in a while. Let's see how he does here. It's up.
Hey, that
Just
looks
so
so
and missed it.
off to the right, but long enough.
Yep, long enough, just a little bit to the right.
40, he could have been a 41 yarder?
No, I think that would it was from the 40.
Yeah.
So about a 50
Yeah,
yard.
50 yarder. There you go. Yeah.
Wow. 24 seconds left on the clock. Our score 14-7. Titans will get the ball. They'll start at about the 33-yard line. And let's see what they're going to do with short time on the clock.
Well, they have the playmakers. See if
They
they
sure do.
try to use them in.
And they're going to put trips out to
Space.
the left side. Single receiver to the right. Bully in the backfield with Bauer. Here's the snap. He's quickly looking downfield. Picked off! And the Eagles get it back.
Right.
Joey Roth was right there. And he threw it right to him.
Yeah, it was intended for Zach Walsh on a short route, but the Eagle defense again comes through.
Bully complaining about something there.
Held perhaps?
Maybe he thought he was, but nobody saw it. 18 seconds left. Should we try for another field goal? No, we got to get a little more yardage this time and then try for a field goal.
Eagles with 2 timeouts left, according to the
Yeah.
clock. Scoreboard.
Let's see what they'll do. Got Lewandowski out there. Run trips to the right side. Single receiver to the left. Speaker on the left side. Burns, Simonchek, and Lavalarte to the right. Let's go to Speaker. No. 14 seconds left on the clock.
Not a good pass. Speaker having to come around, spin 180 degrees in order to get that.
Speaker kind of outran that to some degree. 2nd down and 10. All right, they'll split them this time. 2 receivers on each side. Stutzman in the backfield. I think you throw something over the middle maybe and then call timeout. Okay, Lewandowski's going to run with it. Now you call timeout.
Yeah, good move by Lewandowski, not taking a chance on a turnover.
So do you pass it again or do you go for the field goal?
I think you throw it one more time,
One more time?
and you tell the official that make sure that
As soon as he blows the whistle, timeout.
And as soon as the ball is dead, or caught, or whatever it is, an automatic timeout.
Well, coming up at halftime in about 8 seconds, folks, we're going to see bands from throughout the area. The UWL band, of course, and then we got them here from Bangor and Central and Mayo and Prairie du Chien and all over the place. And they're going to perform at halftime for you. So we'll make sure we get some of that.
Well, it's turning out to be a beautiful day here, huh?
It is. Oh, I was worried. Some clouds, and we saw a little bit of rain. Just a little bit of drizzle early on, but it's gone away. All right, they're going for it. Let's see what they can do here. 8 seconds left. Receivers right and left. Here's Lewandowski. Takes the snap. They're coming after him fast. Looking for Speaker, and knocked out of his hands. Out of bounds.
Geez,
4 seconds left.
Last week, our defensive player of the game for Concordia was, I think, Ethan Egerton. If I remember that right, number 28. And he was man for man on Speaker. Remember that the whole game. Speaker was virtually non-existent. Had a couple passes, but and this afternoon, same thing. We got just an incredible defense by Trevor Kepke. Well, here we go again, huh?
Yep, Ryan Burns got a couple extra yards now, so it's going to be more like a 48-yard field goal attempt here. Let's see if he can put this one through the uprights. He's got the distance. He's got it. All right.
What a way to end the half.
No kidding. Ryan Burns puts it up for 3 points. As Coach Schmidt gives him a big hug there.
Is that a post kick, successful kick penalty?
Oh, was it?
I think so. What was it?
I don't know. We'll find out maybe. Oh, running into the kicker, declined.
Okay.
So it's good, and our score 17-7 as we go into halftime. UWL in the lead. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after this.
Ace of Lacrosse is your work and play headquarters when it comes to getting the job done. No place gives you better support for home, business, and industry with small engine and power tool repairs. Save by renting when you don't need to buy. Ace offers rentals on hundreds of items.
At the new Dahl Honda, we're hitting our stride. We now have 165 Hondas in stock, with more on the way. Or shop the tremendous Dahl inventory of nearly 500 used cars. Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
Back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. It's halftime here at UWL. 17-7, the Eagles in the lead. And it's band day. And as you can see, the marching Eagles are out there on the field, and waiting in the wings is about 7 other high school bands, members of 7 other high school bands. I don't think the entire band's here. But let's watch and listen.
Under the field direction of
Let that roll.
the city marching band brings you the music of 2 of its favorite superheroes. Danny Elfman composed the theme for Gotham's Quick to Center in Tim Burton's original 1989 star Michael Keaton as the Dark Knight, and Jack Nicholson as the Joker. With drum major Anthony Jones at the wheel, let's hop into the map. Buckle up as we ride through the streets of Gotham, keeping the people safe.
Excuse me. Does anyone here have a phone charger for an iPhone?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Terry, hi.
Hey.
Good to see you, Terry.
Hey, Rick.
And you. Both
And
you guys.
this
How
guy.
you- And you, yeah, and you. So you guys just doing some cut-ins, or what are you doing?
We're down on the field. I just needed to charge my phone.
Oh, you're down in the field, okay.
Do you mind if I?
Yeah.
I also think I have an actual plug too. Here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Who's doing it?
This one's the WIAC. I got the other stuff coming for you still.
Who are you?
Brady.
What's that?
Brady.
Brady.
Helgerson.
Hello, Brady. So are you work study student or what?
No, I'm just getting some experience.
Where are you from, Brady?
Hortonville. White Appleton.
I know it's right, yeah. Thank you. This is for you, sir, right?
Our first band day selection this afternoon is a full group up.
Just taking the heat over your shoulder.
500 beat that party.
Score?
Didn't they have the score backwards last time? 20 to 10.
Was originally reported by American
They had it wrong last time. Yeah, Salisbury Garage got water in the second quarter.
So now our cast will bring you a song arranged by our guest clinician, Dr. Ward. It's Cameo.
Any comments?
I'm amazed at the winning.
Comments?
Well, 141 yards of offense. Only 3 first downs. I mean, it's the defense that's keeping them in it.
Any comments? Record viewers?
Oh, my phone shut down.
You charging it?
I don't have to charge the batteries.
He gave us a state of 2 or 11. It's at least 2 days.
Good to Be Alive, Hallelujah was released by songwriter Andy Grammer during his run on Dancing with the Stars 4 years ago in 2015. We ask you now to enjoy this upbeat,
Scotty was going to try and get Mike up here today with him.
Everything looking good in here?
Yeah, how about you?
I'm doing good up there.
Yeah. Sun
Everything
came
looking
out?
good on the board.
Yeah, I thought it looked good, but I haven't been watching it. But
There was a bee that was swarming around me. I swatted at it with my head. I caught the tripod and things went all kilter.
oh, I didn't do that.
Good job up there. You sound okay?
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear us.
I'm not on the camera. It's the other guy. What's his name again?
Ryan?
Ryan?
He's on camera right now. Let's get a sandwich.
Yeah.
Do the sandwich?
I've never actually seen what it looks like from in here. Completely different view.
Hey, can you bring 2 of those each time?
3 of those?
Just one for him and one for me.
Yep.
Thanks.
close our halftime show this afternoon with a patriotic medley arranged by Dr. Ward Miller.
Play that 1 minute homecoming piece, and then go into the break, and then probably go to standby side. So, go to standby side, play the homecoming piece, break, and then go to standby.
Okay.
So just go ready. And there you go, folks. That is Band Day at UWL. Sound fantastic. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the second half in just a little bit.
Every single second of my career, I've been trying to get back to this job and to be here and to be with these guys. I just, when you're around these people, when you're around these players, when you're around the people that are here, it's just such a family atmosphere, such a home atmosphere. The look of the campus has changed, but the feeling never does. Every time I come back here, every time I drive through here, that you feel that connectedness to the people that are here. And I always say I don't know if it can get any better than what it is right now, and everybody seems to prove me wrong.
Get over there!
I don't think that people come to lacrosse without the desire to compete in the classroom. When you think of what college is, between the collegiate atmosphere, the academic competitiveness, and obviously the football tradition, when you think of college, it is lacrosse.
Surround yourself with distinction. Surround yourself with UW Lacrosse.
At Ace of Lacrosse, they know that playtime around here goes year-round. Make the Sportsland stop before you head out hunting, fishing, or camping for quality products and services at great prices. Talk over your outdoor plans with the experts at Ace of Lacrosse, your work and play headquarters.
At the new Dahl Honda, we're hitting our stride. We now have 165 Hondas in stock, with more on the way. Or shop the tremendous Dahl inventory of nearly 500 used cars. Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
Welcome back, everybody. Halftime here at Bedford Stadium. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. Our score 17-7. The Eagles in the lead, and we're going to be getting into the second half here in just a little bit. Terry, looking at the stats now from this first half. Your comments?
If you're first turn my mic on. Second of all, if you're into analytics, it's like who's ahead in this game? If you're looking at some of the line items, like for example, first downs, the Titans 14 and across 3. I won't go through all of them, but rushing yardage, UWL 28 compared to 83 for Iowa Wesleyan. But then you can just keep going. But the possession, by the way, twice as much time for the Titans as the Eagles. But then you forget the most important one, perhaps, the interception. The Eagles 4, interception 67 yards. Look, you see anything that stands out to you?
Well, just what you said. I mean, total offense. The Titans was 179. UWL with about half of that, 141. The thing that comes to me is how are they leading? Exactly. Because the defense has kept them in the game. That's what's happening. Of course, that first play, within about 30 seconds, maybe the second play of the game, when they hit Lamolarte and it went all the way for a touchdown. That's 4 points on the board for the offense. The second one was really the defense putting points on the board.
Absolutely. But, when you look at the second half, I still think a point of concern, we talked about it in the pregame, and that's the running game. The Eagles, 28 yards. I mean, that is a concern. I would say in the second half, it was a discussionary point at halftime. I think the discussionary point for the Titans was stay with the game plan because it's working in terms of running the ball, mixing up with some pass. I would say expect the Titans to stay with the run, play action, try to methodically get themselves back in the game. And if it looks as though there's a mismatch, or it looks as though there's a spot where the Titans can attack with the passing game downfield, vertically, possibly so, but certainly no reason for Iowa Wesleyan to panic.
Do you think we'll see Jalen Clark in the second half here?
I didn't get an update on his health, so I think that could be a factor.
All right, I haven't seen him yet, but he is listed on the QB chart.
He is, and we haven't been told anything. But a lot of times those injuries, they don't really reveal those. So.
Okay. Looking for a number 24 down there, and I don't see him anywhere. So, but it's hard to pick one out. So here we go. The Titans will get it to start the second half. 17-7 our score. And there's the whistle. Ryan Byrne will kick it off. Play clock starts.
I think Ryan Byrne could have went to Big G1 when he left Wesleyan.
Yeah. I mean, the Titans back up as soon as he gets ready to kick.
And he is just that powerful. Yeah. And now they're using him as wide receiver.
He was at Wesleyan, an all-around athlete. Taking it about the 8-yard line now. Out to the 20, 25, and pushed out of bounds at about the 32-yard line.
Run out of bounds by the boundary, as well as number 25, Kyle Cable. That's the second time on special teams that he has been in on the tackle. Of course, from Holman. Yeah. Was a starting DB, by the way, and now
I think I've heard his dad's name somewhere.
No, Kyle Cable is second in the depth chart, but he's proving that maybe he's going to be back in that spot in the future.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 now for the Titans. Let's see if they can move it. Ball on the 32. They hand it off. Boy, he almost stumbled there. And he does actually. Looks like he finally stumbled his own way down. Bryce Dooley, the ball carrier.
Not a really good exchange, was it? No. The timing wasn't there, although it turned out to be okay. And Rusty Murphy, who Coach Schmidt says is the best linebacker in the WEAC, makes the tackle.
2nd down and 5.
I'm sure other schools would probably argue with that point, but
maybe. Put some receivers out to the right side, dual backs this time. And again, they'll hand it to back. That's Bully carrying the ball, and this time he'll pick up the 1st down.
He's a workhorse, isn't he?
Dave, yeah.
Boy, do they like to give him the ball.
89 yards were all him in that first half.
Yeah. Gosh, I did some research on the Titans, and he wasn't prominently mentioned, but
Well, I think their leading rusher graduated.
Yeah, he did.
And then Brandon Bauer was listed as their second rusher.
Exactly.
And then I think Bullier Passling were a little bit down the list, so to speak.
Well, he's earning his spot in this lineup.
Sure is. There's Bauer taking the snap, fakes the bully. Looking downfield, he's going deep with it, and he overthrows his guy. That was intended for Ziegler.
Ziegler saying, I think I got held on that, but the official said, no, I don't think so. Ziegler's just running a fly route down the sideline, but boy, these Eagle defensive backs, and that time it was Max Brower, step for step.
Yeah. So, here come the Titans again. Two receivers to the right side, one to the left this time. Bauer fakes the handoff, quick throw, hits his man, I think that's Healy, stays on his feet and picks up the first down.
Healy using his size, Rick, to get that first down.
Jack Healy, their leading receiver last year.
Yeah, he ran through the tackle of Peter Kissling, which is not easy to do.
And according to these stats, that's his first reception of the day.
According to a lot of coaches, that quick pass you see right there is just a form of a running game. Quick passes are complementary to a running game.
Yeah, I see that. I can put the receivers on the other side. Ziegler goes in motion. With the snap, they fake the bully, and it's going to Ziegler. He's down deep. Oh, just overthrew him.
There is 6 points left on the field.
Joey Roth was beat, no question about it.
Man, that'll be addressed, but Roth just didn't get a good drop, and that would have been a 6. 6 inches less, and it would have been 6.
Salisbury over Oshkosh right now, 24-19. With they're still in the second quarter.
That's a final.
Whitewater did beat Concordia 20-10 in the final. Over Eau Claire, it's 14-7 at the half. That time they go to Bully,
More or less.
and he gets taken down. Boy, that was a great tackle by Joey.
He gave up better scores.
Well, he got a couple yards, but Bolda really slowed him down for his teammates to arrive at the ball.
Stevens Point has come back, 21-7 at the half there. Stevens Point lead. Christophus Adolphus over Stout, 28-17 at the half. No score yet for the NFL and
14-10 River Falls at the half.
Third down and long now for the Titans. Bauer steps back, throws it over the middle. He's got his man, and that's Jack Healy.
Big frame of Jack Healy, and he had good protection, and found that little seam, and first down.
Get the first down.
Right in front of Joey Bolda.
So it'll be 1st and 10 again. The ball on the 31-yard line now.
Kind of what we said earlier about a methodical approach. Can take the ball down the field, and that's what we're seeing by the Titans.
Snap, makes the handoff, there's the throw again. That little quick pass, that time to Wachowski.
Yeah, I like that timing route. It just fakes the play action and enough to hold the linebackers, make them play honest, and then a quick passing game.
He's using different receivers. Signich, Nektarowski,
Ball spreading the wealth.
Bauer at this time in Bully. He gets hit and finally taken down.
Yards after contact. He gets a couple more.
Ryan Flathers. Yeah, good tackle there. Third down.
Slowed down by Josiah Gerlich, but got a couple extra yards. Manageable third down.
There's a big third down. Let's see if the Eagles can stop him here. Get the crowd to do it again. Third and about 3. Bauer going for the end zone.
Wow. I think that was caught. So he's going to give it to him on the half-yard line?
Nice.
Boy. Ooh, I'd like to see that again. Can you show it? I think that was a touchdown. No, maybe not. What a heck of a catch that was, huh?
Yeah. If you're watching on the internet with us today, I suggest you hit the subscribe button and become a subscriber to our channel. Every time we go live, we'll get a little knock on your cell phone to let you know we just went live. All right, here we go. Bauer's going to carry it into the end zone, and he does.
First time we've seen that, a little RPO. He decides to keep it. Just like that, the Titans on the board.
So there we go. It's 17-13 now. Let's see if they can tack on an extra point.
Swinging gate. We'll see how the Eagles go over there, and now the rotation back to the conventional extra point formation.
Cujo, the kicker, it's up, and it looks good, and it is.
Good snap, good hold.
So make it 17-14 now. Titans get back in the game with that drive down the field.
See if the Eagles can answer.
Got an Eagle with a little injury. Who's that?
Left leg. It is. Joe Ludsey going out, checking them out. I think just hamstring, maybe.
Let's take a quick break. We'll do that and come back right after this.
360 Real Estate Solutions has the keys to your new home. Introducing the Hub on 6th, rooftop lofted condos for sale. Beautifully designed with open floor plans up to 3 bedrooms. The Hub has what you need for city life, from studios to 3 bedrooms to fit your lifestyle and your pocketbook with the extra touches that matter. A rooftop sports court, bike storage with a washing center, community rooms, storage units, laundry, a pet walk, and a workout room. Get your tour today at hubon6.360.com. Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill. See the new look and fun atmosphere. This is the place where people come for a delicious meal and to reconnect with friends. Friday night, try their fish. Saturday night, slow roasted prime rib. Wednesdays, get a basket of wings for just $2. Choose from 13 different sauces. Appetizers like nachos or quesadillas, onion rings, or cheese curds. Breakfast on Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 2 p.m. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition for over 75 years. Why not make it yours?
By the Titans. Score now, 17-14, and here we go. Eagles take it on the 15. That's Sivicek. Up to the 30. They get taken down about the 33.
Good coverage by the Titans. Christopher Kosinski from Coal City, Illinois on the hit. We got an injured Eagle.
We got 11 plays on that last scoring drive for the Titans. They went 68 yards in 5 minutes. And Bauer scores on a 1-yard run. Who is it, Terry? Can you tell?
I cannot. It's always a dangerous part of the game of special teams. In youth football, they have really eliminated special teams in many states. Kickoff, punt return, and so on, they don't use that anymore. And I think that's long overdue.
Yeah, I've heard talk about that coming throughout the sport.
I have read articles. Of course, it's been endorsed by a lot of physicians. Those involved in athletics believe that should not be a part of the game. So we may see that.
So as long as we got a break in the action here, so where are you going to go after the game?
Well, let's just say this. I went to Howie's last week, and I stayed longer than I should have.
Well,
so this week, I'm only going to go for one beverage and then go home.
Howie's on Lacrosse has been a landmark for decades. So before or after the game, stop at Howie's for lunch or dinner. Breakfast from 10 to noon on weekends. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6. And late night, 9 to midnight. Howie's on Lacrosse, just east of campus at 1128 Lacrosse Street.
Now, last week, your mom was here from Illinois, and so you couldn't join us. But this week,
Oh, well, no, we have tickets to the show tonight. We're going to see the Secret Garden.
So at least can you give me your credit card?
No, probably not.
Okay.
But we're going to go see the Secret Garden over at the Community Theater. I know a couple people who are performing in that show, so I think this might be their last weekend too. So we're going to catch that show tonight.
So you just don't want to buy us dinner and drinks. That's all.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
That's what it is.
Well, our friend Art, who works games here on at the high school level,
Yes.
and does the PA, he will join us along with my brother
He'll
Scott.
probably buy you a couple.
Yeah, but I got a big day tomorrow, so I can't be.
That's right.
I can't be.
That triathlon tomorrow.
So I can't stay like as I said as late as I did last week. I got to go home now that the sun is shining and the skies are blue. I got to get home and mow my lawn before I get started.
Will there be any heavy lifting tomorrow? Because maybe you could work on bending your elbow
There'll be some heavy lifting afterwards.
Oh, I see.
When all of us enjoy some post-event celebration time.
Well, I hate to see this taking this long.
Me too. Looking ahead to our high school schedule next week, I think I do have that. We're at West Salem at Logan.
Salem at Logan.
For their homecoming.
Iowa Grant is here at Aquinas.
Yeah.
And I will be at Eater Green.
Because you will be
on the road to Dickinson.
You will be. And you won't let me go, so I'll just stay here and do the high school game.
Speaking of Logan, what was the final score of that game last night?
It kept me awake all night.
50 to 66.
It was, and it was.
What happened to that quarterback?
He didn't really show up.
Was he out early or
he was?
Injured?
And then he played defense in the second half and did extremely well. But
he kept him from scoring no more than 50 points.
Right. Are you picking on me?
I am. I love this. This is great.
After I didn't sleep all night, struggling with the score of that game, but but the Rangers need to try to find a silver lining to that loss to a highly effective and well coached team and what do we have an ambulance driver checking this out. But anyway, it's Logan's homecoming, so they need to figure out how to recover from that loss and play well against West Salem.
West Salem next weekend. West Salem's had a tough game too. They lost to Lincoln Mills, 37 to 13, I think it was.
When's the last time you can never remember that the West Salem Panthers started out 0-4?
Well, they're a really young team this year. They really are. I mean, they've got mostly sophomores and even some freshmen playing, and they just don't have. And they don't have a lot of juniors on the team. So they're just a young team this year. But yeah, you're right. Usually they just reload year after year.
Oh, they're so well coached. It's such a good program. So I expect them to be at their best, and let's see. I hope the Rangers are the same, so we can have a good game at Swanson Field next Friday night. And by the way, Seven Rivers Sports, I get a lot of people asking me, who's your next guest on Seven Rivers Sports? We watch a lot of your shows. Well, this next week we focus on Luther High School volleyball. Grace Menke, Emily Wintrone, and Annabelle Kane. When we taped the show, I just saw some clips on TV from a Luther game, and wouldn't you know it, all three of those girls were prominently mentioned during the clip of that volleyball match. So that was pretty interesting. We got a lot of good shows coming up. Corey Degatano, 50 years of coaching football at Central High School will be my guest. Logan volleyball, UWL cross country, Onalaska football on the show, and two other players from Central, Russell Heisey, Peter Fleming, and then Holman football too. Holman, by the way, on top of the conference, and a big win versus Central. Did you work that game?
I did. Central just did not have the defense to stop that Holman machine. The Holman machine just kept running down the field, and they did a great job at stopping Central from any really big scoring. You know.
That's their identity. Did they even throw the ball?
Central? Oh no, you mean Holman? No, maybe twice. You know, they really didn't throw the ball much at all. Well, I am concerned about our player down here. They're bringing out a board to put him on. They must be concerned about neck injury.
Yeah.
Some sort.
Notice there's several people from UWL, a couple coaches out there, and
Well, I want
taking
UWL,
no chances.
I want UWL fans who are watching right now to know that I will be at Dickinson State next week. We're intending to drive over and stream the game for you, so you'll be able to see it live as it happens over in North Dakota. And I've never been to North Dakota, so this will be something different. Looking forward to a road trip.
Yeah, and you're taking your wife and
Taking
the
my wife.
camera crew, and
Camera crew.
who's the color person?
My wife, I guess.
Okay. I'm sure she's a quick learner.
We're just going over with a skeleton crew, and just so we make sure that we bring everybody to the game, so they get a chance to see it.
Trying to get the number of the injured Eagle player too, and we don't see it.
Yeah, they're bringing out the stretcher now.
That was Pierce, but I'm not 100% sure.
You notice the entire team taking the knee. Both teams.
Yeah, special teams, a lot of injuries occur. It's a dangerous sport. Saw an interview the other day on ESPN with Gronkowski, and said he had like 7 or 8 concussions in his playing career, and it was pretty revealing how dangerous the sport is.
See Coach Schmidt down there.
Yeah, Coach Frank Tierney. Coach Mike Anderson, who's been here for decades, and he told me the other day he wants to go 4 more years, which would, I think, be 50 years in football, so he would match his good friend Corey Degatano.
Wow.
Of course, a former head coach at Central. And in the booth next to us, Steve King, the former head coach at Holman. A lot of times now, too, the officials will give the teams a little time to warm up, too, depending on how much longer this takes. Pretty good turnout as I look down here in the stands this afternoon.
Well, we're certainly hoping that they're, just being as careful as they can, and that he's not terribly hurt. Sometimes they'll just say, well, it hurts here and hurts there. All right, well, we're going to take care of him, make sure that there's nothing wrong there. They've got the stretcher underneath him, the board.
We're told the injured player is Ben Wachter, a wide receiver from Franklin. Number 12, we're told, is the player. Senior.
Foot.
Of course, and we all know again that the approach is to be very proactive and cautious, even though we're hoping that it's not serious. But
err on the side of caution.
That's for sure.
They're trying not to move him too much. I'm sure they want to get him to the hospital and get x-rays done and see what sort of damage there is, if any. We certainly hope it's nothing serious.
Meanwhile, as I look ahead to the Titans schedule, that you mentioned earlier, this is their first game, and then they begin their season at Wheaton next week. So they're on the road twice before their home opener on September 28th against Augustana, and end on November 16th against North Park in a conference game.
What was the name of the
missed it last week.
What was the name?
Last
Use the
year
number?
they were eliminated from the playoffs after this loss to UWL at Bloomington.
on the stretcher. Titans are going to take a little bit of time to warm up some.
Yeah, Eagles, by the way, as you said, at Dickinson at 2 o'clock next
2 o'clock
Saturday, and they'll be leaving on Thursday, I think, and coming back after the game. So they'll be hitting the road Thursday after practice and practicing Friday, coming back late Saturday night, and then back in action at UW Platteville. We'll be there for that one on October 5th.
So some of the players are stretching it out a little bit. You got 9:51 left in the third quarter after this stoppage a little bit. Well, we'll see what we can find out. I don't know if we'll find out anything before the game is over, but.
Well, the coaches in the booth next to us have no information, so we do not want to speculate.
All right, well, I think we're going to get back to it here now as they take our injured player off.
Thanks for staying with us, viewers. As we have about a 10-minute delay here.
Always pretty tense when something like that happens.
Sometimes hard to get your mind back and focus on the game.
1st and 10 now for the Eagles. Trips to the left side, single receiver to the right. Here's Lewandowski out of the gun. Takes the snap, looks quickly. Oh, threw it behind Ryan Byrne.
Byrne was wide open, too.
Yeah, he
You got to
was.
connect on that pass.
Byrne spun around trying to get it, but it was quickly, purely thrown behind him.
Soft coverage on Byrne on the wide side, and plenty of running room, too.
Second down and 10. Receivers to right and left. Split them up to each side, stuffs them into the backfield. Lewandowski scrambles, tries to pick up a couple of yards, and maybe gets a yard.
I think he felt the pressure early and tried to get some yardage up the middle. Ran into Francis Urbanski for the tackle. You just feel a little of the momentum change here. Can you?
Yeah. So they're going to stack them up on the right and left.
Titans in their four-man front.
Stutzman in the backfield. Lewandowski fades back. Goes to Lavalarte, almost picked off.
Was it ever? Well,
close.
Gosh, well defended. Well defended by
Zach Mitchell was the defender on that one for the Titans.
Boy, that could have been a pick six too. Zach Mitchell, St. Charles, Illinois, sophomore. The question is, will we possibly, before this game's over, see Jack Dwyer? Last week, of course, they played a two-quarterback system.
And they'll kick it away. And taking it about the 25 by Kepke. And he scrambles, but he'll get it out to the 32-yard line where he's taken down by Peter Kissing.
Peter Kissing with a sure open field tackle.
There you go, got to mention his name.
Yeah. Well, he's one of my favorites. And you know that.
Absolutely.
From Oregon.
8 minutes and 54 seconds left in the third quarter here. 17-14, Eagles in the lead.
Kissing the senior captain, 136 tackles in his career. How'd you know I liked him? I like his effort. He's just a big part of the Eagle defensive backfield.
First and 10 now for the Titans. Bauer now with dual backs. Takes the snap. Makes the handoff. There's the pass to Walsh. And Walsh, struggling to get that first down, isn't going to make it. Comes up just short.
They like that short passing. They just try to eat up the defenses with that short passing game. Noah Schober on the tackle.
Second down and 1. Another fake to the runner, and there's the pass.
They're kind of a version of a screen to the outside.
Metrowski is the receiver that time.
Some scores, and when we get a break to share with you.
Finals. First and 10 now for the Titans. Bauer passes. Overthrows his man, headed for Christian Metrowski again.
Yeah, he was close to a first down.
Salisbury beats Oshkosh 24-19. That's a final. Whitewater over Moorhead 20-10. That's a final. St. Norbert beat Eau Claire 27-14. And then in the fourth quarter, Stevens Point and Wabash are tied, 21 apiece.
Wabash, Indiana.
Wabash.
Gustavus Falls is 41, South 17 in the third. No score at Bethel and River Falls.
13-10.
Second down and 10 now for the Titans. There's the run. And Foley gets tripped up.
Boy, they just continue to run at you, hoping to sort of break into the second and third level. They're not giving up on that running game. We talked about that at halftime.
And they shouldn't. It's effective. I mean, on and off.
I haven't seen a play action offense as effective as this for quite a while. They just continue to go play action.
Oh, we did have a score at River Falls, 31-20 in the third quarter, and Bethel in the lead over River Falls.
Ever been on that Bethel campus in St. Paul? It is gorgeous. I've been there many times.
First and 10 now.
It really is pretty.
Petrowski goes in motion, goes to the tight end spot. Yes. And that one gets dropped.
Yeah, good coverage too. I thought the right tackle moved a little early, but no penalty.
Zigich. Intended receiver.
Good coverage by A.J. Spichala. Played a lot here this afternoon. In the depth chart, he is listed behind Zach Pierce.
Second down and 10. Then takes the handoff, going for a pass. Got a man. Did he trap it or did he catch it?
I think he skipped on the ground. Oh my goodness.
He caught it.
Yeah, that would be reviewable. That was skipped.
Well, we can review it, but unfortunately, I don't think anybody else can.
That hit the ground, didn't it?
Hard to tell.
Look close. I see the Big Ten official to the right in the note next to us, so you might have thought the same thing.
First and 10 for the Titans now. Ball on the 20. Petrowski goes in motion. Bauer takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Bully. And Bully will get a couple of yards on that one.
Bully just likes to run to the left side, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He likes to run behind Jake Bowie, number 65.
Second down.
Second down.
Likes to run behind Michael Norwood, too, and the center. Center Jake Bowie, I'm sorry. Left guard Jacob Finfer, number 64.
Titans moving the ball pretty good here into the red zone. Bauer, the handoff. And this time they go to Bryce Dooley.
Again, getting some good blocking.
Bryce Dooley with the carry.
Jake Dooley, I just am impressed with him. I can see why he was all conference last year. He is just handling the Eagle defensive line.
There's a big third down now for the Eagles.
Third down and run.
Third down and very short. See, Lauer just carries it over.
Well, if he does, he's going to have to run right over the middle of the Eagle defense.
Now it looks like he goes back.
Got a timeout, yeah.
Timeout by the Titans. 17-14 our score with 5 minutes and 29 seconds left. And a timeout called out the field. Well, we talked about next week's schedule for high school anyway, and college for that matter. There's a lot of games coming up though, folks. If you'd like to check out our games, then I would send you to kqegtv.com and you can find a complete listing of all of our upcoming high school games. Probably the college games too, for that matter.
You can go on my Facebook page and check out what's going on that particular weekend. I post all the games, college, high school, with our broadcast team. So
nice.
you can look at that too.
Great.
And I, in the email you sent, was so encouraging this week about the increased number of viewers.
Yeah, we have a lot of viewers tuning in on our internet feed.
I think it's because, well, maybe it's because of us. More importantly is our good equipment that we had now have.
And maybe the games too. All right, here we go. Third down and short.
We try to pick significant games.
Once again, crowd getting into it.
Power left, no. Now switching to power right.
And Foley will carry it. And I think he got it. I'm not sure.
No, I think he did too.
I think it's going to be close. Let's see where they place it. No, they're saying you got it.
Yeah. I think that was right behind Ethan Emerson, actually.
Boy, but just barely.
Ethan Emerson, 6'5", 260.
And so it'll be first and goal, ball on the 10. Bauer takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Oh, block pass!
Gee.
That was nice. AJ Spichala got in there and threw his hand up and blocked that pass.
Good time to send him from that linebacker spot from Muskego. And of course did exactly what the coaches teach, and that's get your hands straight up when you penetrate. That could have been a turnover, Rick.
Yeah. Second down. I'm surprised they're passing, you know, this close to the end zone. Last time they did that, it was intercepted. Bauer again. There's a throw, and again, somebody got a hand on it.
I'm surprised at that play call, too. That time, I think Josiah Gerlich, with his big hands at 6'5".
Somebody got a hand on it. You saw how it kind of went swiftly.
Two strange calls. Now on the 10-yard line. Now it's almost a passing situation.
Third and goal. Yeah. And once again, crowd following the stop here. See if the Eagle defense can dig in. And again, Howard goes to the corner this time. No.
I think he got. Didn't he get it?
No.
Oh, wow.
He dropped the ball. He did not have control.
He had it for a minute, didn't he?
He did.
I lost who knocked it out, too.
Let's see it right here.
27, was it? I think so. Sorry about that, viewers. I think knocked out of bounds, knocked out of his hands by Joey Roth. Brings up a field goal attempt.
Well, they're going to try to tie it here. That's Fuji Cujo puts it up. Boy, he had lots of.
He did.
He got it. They were tied up at 17 apiece.
No question about the accuracy of that kick.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, the Eagles are going to have to get that offense rolling. They sure haven't shown much of it in the second half here.
Boy, they really do need to. They need to get some balance and, again, we talked about an effective running game.
They had one possession, two possessions, and 3 and out.
Well, the way the Titans are methodically moving the ball down the field, the Eagles need to control some time to give their defense a rest.
Oh, yeah.
You just kind of feel the swing here a little bit.
Zivinchek will go back deep. Brad Tobin, also at about the 20-yard line, along with Stutzman, Joey Stutzman.
Yeah, Brad Tobin's listed on our depth chart too, so he's getting some playing time.
And they'll kick for 35. Raputo. Good kicker. There it is. It's going to go to Zivinchek at 10, 15, 20, 25, still has speed, 30,
Close to a horse collar.
Number 47, Seth Gillespie.
Yeah, and he just adds a different dimension to this team. Brings excitement, adrenaline, enthusiasm. Each time he touches the ball, you never know.
Yeah. A 40-yard run back there.
Right in the middle of the field, the Eagles began.
Put it just shy of the 50-yard line. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left, third quarter here.
Back to the Wildcat, it appears.
Back to the Wildcat. Okay. Let's see if they can make this happen, make this work. Speaker will try to take it around the short side here, and he'll pick up about 3 yards.
Not much, Rick. Well, if you can't get the ball to Speaker on a pass, give it to him. Give it to him with a Wildcat. See if you can break something.
All right. Second down and 6, gain of 4.
Back to a conventional formation.
Yep.
2x2 set.
Lewandowski's out there, 2x2, single back. Joey Stutzman in the backfield. Lewandowski to Zivinchek. He didn't catch it.
Yeah.
True behind him.
It's just the rhythm, the tempo, the accuracy, the efficiency.
He's missing he's steering down.
Well, I mean, there's a good chance he'll get it back, but right now it doesn't look fluid, does it?
All right, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Third down.
Need a
6.
Need a big play.
Need a big play. I'd settle for a first down.
Clock running down too.
5 seconds. There it goes. Lewandowski. To the sideline.
That's a nice route. Good catch.
That one he caught.
Yeah. I keep thinking, Bob Belarte, come on. Speaker, let's go.
Zach Mitchell, the defender. That'll give him the first down.
Yeah, and a different package look
And
again.
we're back to the Wildcat field.
When we see those massive personnel changes, we know it's a different package.
That Smith has been in the lineup for.
Yeah, we played a lot last year.
Once again, they go to Speaker, and he'll pick up 2 yards.
He would have been stopped at the, but it's a stick, but his effort got him 2 yards. Lewandowski back in. Need him to make something happen.
Absolutely.
That's the job of quarterbacks.
Second down and 8. snap. Looking for a receiver. Scrambling. And out of bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah.
Tried to go to Lavalarte with it, but
Moved out of the pocket, scrambled, and was trying to make something happen, but didn't go.
third down.
Need to keep this drive alive.
Need that first down again. Well, this is going to be 4-down territory for him. Or we also know that Ryan Byrne could probably kick a field goal from here.
Not quite yet, I don't think.
You don't think so?
Need another 8 yards.
Another 8?
353. I mean, he got the leg. He just missed it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, is that dangerous?
Yeah.
Highly dangerous.
That was Trevor Kepke was the defender there, and I thought for a minute he was going to pull it in. Seegers, they were trying to get it to.
He was capable, no question. And Simonchek out in that flat area. Part of the package, too.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left. 4th down. Yep, they're going to kick.
Well, they need a directional punt. From Sean Parker, the 6'3" junior from Portland, Oregon.
That's what they're going to do.
See if you can get one out. About the 5-yard line would be what the script would call for. And he didn't. Oh!
No! Tried so hard to get that, couldn't quite get to it. Excellent effort, though, on the part of Trevor Helen.
Yeah, he did. Almost got it, too. Trevor Helen, a backup from Lindenburg, Illinois.
Well, the Titans have had the ball over 9 minutes in this third quarter. And both times they've scored. Once a touchdown and once a field goal. So we're tied at 17 apiece with 2:21 left.
And they're 80 yards from putting more points on the board.
Eagle defense is back out on the field again. Gotta be burned down. They bully with the ball again.
Foley likes that left side, like we talked about.
Tackled by Dan Graff, who goes limping off the field.
Yeah, Dan Graff, the senior from Wales, Kettle Moraine, they need him. Because they have plenty of defensive linemen.
2nd down. Bully again, big hole. They'll get the first down.
And the size of that offensive line matches the size of the Eagle defensive line. They're doing their job. Flathers in now at the defensive end.
1st and 10 for the Titans. Here's Bauer out of the gun. Look to pass this time. Over the middle. Ziglich. And Ziglich catches it at about the 45, falls to the 46.
Ziglich in that seam between the linebackers and the defensive backs.
And another first down.
Yeah. Good route running.
Bauer's going to fake it and run with it.
Design run, fake the swing pass, which we saw in the first possession here this afternoon, and decided to run it.
2nd down. Pass again. Ziglich, this time he's just taken down before he's able to get any extra yards, so it's going to be 3rd down.
I just like the strategy of the Titans' short passing game.
3rd and 4, once again, here we go, looking for the big stop. Crowd's crying for it. Going to bully, and he's got the first down and then some.
Just about got away, too.
Yeah, he is tough to stop, I'll tell you.
He's
Zach Baudry was able to pull him down.
He got to the 2nd level, Rick. Zach Baudry, as you said, from Franklin, catches up with him. Good closing speed by that defensive lineman.
1st and 10 again. They go back to bully again. And he'll pick up about 4. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. So at the end of 3, we're all tied up here at 17 apiece. We'll take a break and we'll be back right after this.
Ace of Lacrosse is your work and play headquarters when it comes to getting the job done. No place gives you better support for home, business, and industry with small engine and power tool repairs. Save by renting when you don't need to buy. Ace offers rentals on hundreds of items.
That's what UWL's offense is supposed to look like right there. Those quick passes, connect on them.
Football left here as we enter the fourth quarter. Our score tied up at 17 apiece.
Yeah, if you look at they're all hands on their hips.
Well, is this the time where Labarte and Speaker shine in this fourth quarter?
Well,
Labarte,
they got to get
Dominic. Finds some 3 and out.
14 yards of offense in the third from
the quarter stats coming out. Third quarter
to 173.
Rushing yards are 35 for UWL. They are not getting the running game going at all. Here's Bauer now. Pass again over the middle. Well, I tell you, that they've passed more times over the middle and successfully. That time to Zach Walsh.
They're exploiting that bubble. They're
Norbert
just finding that seam.
Knocked down
and
a
they're
pass and then
successful.
at the end of the game and won 27-21.
Really?
UWL now
Sweet.
with 4 first
My
downs.
sister goes to St. Norbert, so
It's like the first
5
time
for the Titans.
St. Robert's beat
There's
Wesleyan.
a great, there's one of the best hits of the game right there. Cable had one on special teams. That one delivered by number 4, Rusty Murphy.
And in pass lead. Now we've got another injury.
Looks like an arm injury.
Oh, sure.
Water break for both teams. What is it? Is it that warm out? What's the
I
temperature?
don't know. What's the wet bulb
About
temperature?
80 degrees, huh?
Is it?
It's supposed to be 85 tomorrow, by the way.
Well,
We just had a quarter break, but I guess maybe because there's already a timeout for the injury. We just had the quarter break, so if they were doing the hot weather protocol, they would have extended the quarter break.
Talking to the officials, obviously has a point of concern with something with the Titans.
Well, they got him up. They walk it off on his own.
I have a chance to visit with Mike quite a bit, and when he has a point, it's usually valid. Of course,
Catch a number on the injured player. He's walking right down here in front of us.
I did not.
See his number here. Take him into the Mayo Clinic Health Systems tent. I can't tell what the number was. All right. 14:36 left. 17-17. It's 2nd and 9 for the Titans. They got Bauer scrambling there after a bad snap.
I think the snap was okay. I just think he mishandled it, but it was a fortunate recovery for the Titans.
So these are the kind of breaks that have kept UWL in the game. You know, an interception at this level,
Exactly.
fumble at this level. So 3rd down now and goal. So it's about 3rd and 15. All on the 15-yard line.
efficiency in the red zone, key factor for any team.
And here comes the crowd again, getting into it. See if they can stop them. There's Bauer backing up, looking for a receiver. In and out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pass interference.
And it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a garden.
Murphy, I think.
It was a garden variety call. It wasn't anything to argue about.
There's a mismatch nightmare.
He's saying it was deflected.
I don't know, but he can't be on the field unless he's calling a timeout. If it was deflected, it would not
One
have
of the
been.
players is getting this deflected sign.
Why? I guess the discussion perhaps is, was it deflected? And if that's the case, it would be no penalty. No penalty.
We can watch the replay up on the board over there. Oh, no, they're not going to show it. Up there, we're going to show the replay on the big board.
That's the discussion. Come to a decision. I guess no tip.
It's going to be pass interference, huh? Well, I don't know. It was in and out of the receiver's hands. I don't think anybody else touched it. He's saying that somebody touched it after it was passed, before the receiver got it. So therefore, it wouldn't have been pass interference. But I looked at the replay there. And
Well, I'm assuming that's what he was asking.
All right, well, here we go. Now the ball on the 2-yard line, first and goal. It's going to be a tough one for him to stop. Let's see if the Eagles can come through here. Bauer's going to just run it in.
Oh,
my goodness, he didn't make it.
A couple of bookends. He saw a running lane, but it closed just as he took a step toward the line of scrimmage.
Very quickly.
Inspiring hit by the Eagle defense. Still only second down though.
They get another try.
Brandon Bauer now durable, courageous, and a great leader.
Zach Silver comes in the lineup. The shooter step out. There we go. 2nd and 2.
Yeah. First time we've seen him carry the ball, huh?
Wesley Watson, well, he's caught a few passes, but that's he slips as he tries to make the turn, and actually will lose a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 3.
I would say a passing situation. Bauer maybe rolling out like he likes to do.
Just throw it up to your big 10.
Little personnel changes.
Just work the whole game. Or maybe the number 4 running back that's been
Right. Fresh body coming in.
Especially once you get to go 4th down.
Yeah.
Again, they went for noise from the crowd.
There's 38.
Bauer looking to pass to the right. And again, he gets hit.
Yeah.
Hit before he could throw it. What a defensive stand by these Eagles. Holy smoke.
Well, they have one more. Actually, Zilmer's still in the game, and that was A.J. Spichala.
So do you go for it, or do you kick your field goal and come away with some points? You gotta kick it.
If I'm the coach, I kick a field goal.
I think that's what they should do too.
Of course, it depends upon the confidence you have in your kicker, but I mean, 12 minutes to go, kick it.
You gotta be careful that they're not gonna pull one on you. Bauer is the holder. Oh, there it goes. It's good. So the Eagles with a fantastic stand in the red zone there, holding to 3 points.
You said it well.
Thank you.
Their defense has played well the entire game.
Yeah. Well, I told you at halftime, the defense is what's kept them in this game. The offense is just not performing today. And maybe that's, because of the Titan defense. Maybe we shouldn't put all of that on the Eagle offense.
No, we should not. But we credited a lot of the success of last week's game and the defense too.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they can do now. Simonchek will be back deep. Goes along with Brad Tobin. He's at about the 20-yard line. And Julian Stutzman.
Mike Schmidt's still talking to the official. I think perhaps the same argument about that ball being tipped. seems like that may be the case.
They'll probably be looking at the film really closely. That doesn't make any difference. Cujo will have a kick. It is, and it's going to go to Simicek at the 20, 25, 30, 35 to 37. And he's taken down around the 37-yard line.
Very returnable too. Decent yardage. Tackled by number 48, Jimmy Bartell from Parkridge, Illinois. Well, Eagles, we know what the order is here, don't we?
Yeah.
Run some offense. And keep the ball.
1st and 10. Takes the snap. Lewandowski looking downfield. Knocked away. Amalarte, the intended receiver there.
Really wasn't open either. I tell you, I said this last week. If you watched our game, how impressed I was with the Concordia defensive backs. I echo that. That time, Zach Mitchell, step for step with Amalarte.
2nd and 10. Lewandowski gonna hold it himself. Nowhere to go. He gets taken down behind the chains.
Design quarterback draw. Read well by the Titans. Principally number 5, David Lux, a linebacker.
So
Smelled that out early.
They're down at 12 now.
Here we go again. 3rd down and long.
Yeah.
3rd and long numerous times is a prescription for you know what.
For a hero to stand up.
The opposite of success, let's put it that way.
All right, let's see what happens. Lewandowski looking downfield. He's got Speaker.
Oh, nice pass. I told you. Where have you been, Cole Speaker? Great route and a perfect pass. That was not an easy pass.
Great catch.
Talk about a needed.
Boy, they needed that.
Talk about some needed adrenaline.
So it makes it 1st and 10 as they move into Titan territory.
Credit Lewandowski for standing in the pocket and a perfect strike.
Ball on the 35-yard line. Lewandowski on the gun. Oh, Pat. Pass gets batted down.
That was dangerous too. Batted down by what? I think number 98, wasn't it?
Was it 98 or 96? Was it either Emmett Zimmer or Mike Murphy?
I think both 6 man, so take your pick. Critical plays here as we're entering the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, 2nd down and 10.
Speaker, the lone receiver on the boundary side.
To the right, 2 receivers. We've got Avalarte and Simicek on the left side. Stutzman in the backfield. They go to Stutzman this time.
Stutzman getting some yards, but you know, looking at Speaker line up the entire season, he's going to draw the attention of each defense that the Eagles face, and the best defensive player on that team is going to be pressed man-to-man on Speaker. This is going to be a hard year for him to get multiple catches, and as he's done in the past.
3rd down and 7. Just under 10 minutes left in the game. We're in the 4th quarter.
2 by 2 on 3rd down. See what they do.
Send Simicek in motion. Lewandowski's going to tuck and run. And he'll get it short, maybe 2 yards short.
You know what, Rick? That just a little bit of uncertainty that he had about on his 4th step, instead of exploding and lunging to that 1st down, prevented him from getting it.
So it's going to be 4th and 3, you say?
Boy, this is a key play.
They got to go for it.
Maybe, well, I know, but maybe a time for a timeout here, huh? This is so important. Well, doesn't appear like that, but.
Oh, Speaker wide open. There we go.
Actually, he could have run for that too. It looked like Speaker, but it wasn't. It was Ryan Bird.
I'm sorry, Ryan Bird.
Ryan Bird kind of stayed with it. And hey, credit Lewandowski, who rolled out of the pocket and opened up his field of vision, Rick, and a strike.
Just went with it.
Exactly.
He saw where he was going, followed him. So we got the 1st and 10.
In other words, we always say be available to receivers when a quarterback scrambles. Be his friend. Don't let him fall into quicksand.
Ball on the 14. Stutzman in the backfield. Lewandowski takes the snap. And downfield, he's going to run with it. He's got some open field there.
Nice.
Pick up about 7 yards.
Nice. The reason I say nice twice is because he didn't gamble. Because he didn't gamble. He saw a running lane open, and I saw a little bit of quickness there. He's going to get on me after I said a little bit of quickness when I see him next week. But that was a compliment. I like what I see from Evan Lewandowski. 6'4", nice big frame.
Come up under center this time. Fullbacks. Hands it to Stutzman. Stutzman looking for somewhere to go. And does he get the end zone? No. Just short.
Well, we asked for a running game, and there's a little bit of a running game that time. And now's the time where Bongers and Verdoya and Richardson, along with Greco and Connor Berry, take the Eagles to the end zone.
1st down and goal. On the 1. Come on, they send in Rusty Murphy.
That's unusual, but don't gamble, Eagles, please. No, back to the Wildcat on 1st down.
Speaker in the backfield. Speaker's going to follow Murphy through. And he does. Touchdown.
Well, how about the blockers in front of him? But how about the second effort to lunge by Speaker, huh?
Oh, yeah. That's why they sent Murphy in there, was to punch a hole.
Does that answer the question of why you go to a Wildcat?
No.
Well, first of all, if your running game is not effective, which it was not last week, I mean, this is a way to get your running game going.
All right, 23-20, our score now. See if Bird can add another one.
Yeah. Just try and get something.
Right. It's up. It's long enough. And it's
Well,
good.
I see it like sparking
So, Eagles step into the lead again.
Yeah.
24-20 our score with 7 minutes left. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the rest of this game right after this.
At Ace of Lacrosse, they know that playtime around here goes year-round. Make the Sportsland stop before you head out hunting, fishing, or camping for quality products and services at great prices. Talk over your outdoor plans with the experts at Ace of Lacrosse, your work and play headquarters. Ace of Lacrosse is your work and play headquarters. When it comes to getting the job done, no place gives you better support for home, business, and industry with small engine and power tool repairs. Save by renting when you don't need to buy. Ace offers rentals on hundreds of items.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. What an exciting game we've got here, Terry. 7 minutes left. The Eagles step into the lead, 24-20.
And the most impressive drive I've seen.
Yeah.
Credit Lewandowski on that 3rd down. Credit him getting that 1st down on a run. Credit credit Byrne for catching that 1st down. Credit Simonchek for getting Speaker to the goal line. And credit Speaker for getting it over. But the line in that particular sequence, the offensive line didn't.
Longest possession of the day, I think. Certainly the longest drive. Here we go. Ryan Bird kicks it off. Whoa, that's getting into the end zone and out the back.
Of course, the catch he made for a 1st down gave him that extra energy and adrenaline to kick it into the end zone.
Yeah, that and the extra point, too. 24-20 with 7 minutes left. Now the Titans will want to try to eat up as much clock as they can. The Eagles had a 63-yard drive there. Took them 4 minutes and 53 seconds, 10 plays, and into the end zone they went.
You don't think the Titans can take it to the end zone?
Oh, yes.
You haven't watched much of the game.
They can.
Because certainly.
They've done it. Twice.
Stunt.
Oh, nicely done. The Eagles are right in there.
Yeah. You can see a stunt coming, too. In addition to that defensive line getting off the ball.
They go to Bully, and that defense, which has been on the field a lot, still has that spark in them. Pushes it back. Now it's 2nd and 12.
I have Matt Reinfeld on that tackle, too, from Reedsburg. 67.
He was out there earlier.
He wasn't on our depth chart earlier. He's in there, certainly. Good job, Matt.
2nd down. Howard looking downfield. There's the throw. Out of bounds.
Why was that not effective? Because of the pressure of the Eagle defensive line. Just disrupted everything.
Coverage by, is that Elijah Hall? Did I say that right? Number 16?
Yeah, and you are saying that right. And he's on our depth chart, but you know who, number 46, disrupted it all for the Eagles. That's Ryan Clathers.
So 3rd down and 12 now, and once again the crowd getting into it. There's the snap to Bauer. He's looking downfield and whoa! Intercepted! Wow, what a play!
There's the old tip drill.
You bet. Is that Simonchek?
No, that's
Pierce.
Number 27.
Zach Pierce.
Zach Pierce.
37.
27.
Joey Roth.
Joey Roth on the interception. Timed it perfectly.
Wow. Popped it up into the air and then caught it. And the Eagles are back deep in Titan territory with the ball. Here we go. 1st and 10 now for the Eagles. Lewandowski's in there now. He's under center. Dual backs. Fakes the Stutzman. Going to the end zone, looking for Speaker. Oh! Boy, they must have some confidence now, huh?
They do. Well thrown, too. Good protection. Yeah, Eagles trying to isolate Speaker like he does so well down the sideline, but overthrown.
Five left. 2nd down and 10. Lewandowski out of the gun, takes the snap. Quickly. Ooh, to Simonchek. Couldn't grab it.
I'm not so certain that would have been a wise decision to catch anyway. Because
like there was a defender right there.
Yeah, could have been a massive collision. Defender Trevor Kepke.
3rd down.
Kepke's 6 foot, 175, and Simonchek half that size. Another key 3rd down.
Yep.
Just as we are at 6 minutes.
There's the snap. Lewandowski looking for Simonchek. Not possible.
It looked like that was tipped, or else he just lost control of it. Not a really good throw.
Keenan Scott, the defender for the Titans that time.
Key point of emphasis here is not to throw something ill-advised and give the Titans a chance to.
So you're going to give Ryan Byrne a chance to put
a
field goal up.
Not give him a chance to return an interception, take away your momentum, ask the defense to do their job again.
Well, this would be great if Byrne could put this through the uprights.
A 7-point lead if you can do it.
8 seconds, 7 seconds. Gets it off.
No.
Nope.
Nope. He didn't get it up either.
No, he took like a short
It
run
didn't
up
look
to
like
it.
it was a really
Yeah.
good exchange.
And
Yeah,
his
hold.
guy, it was Macy's.
was.
He kicked Macy's right there.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think his timing was there. It just seemed,
Yeah, everything
seemed like the tempo was off.
So the Titans will get it back. 1st and 10 on their own, 26-yard line.
Well, guess who the Eagles call upon again? Their defensive unit.
Defense back out there again. 5:53 left.
Drama time here at Roger Herring Stadium.
Absolutely. Bauer takes the snap, goes to Bully. Bully runs into a whole bunch of maroon jerseys.
In the first half, he's got yardage going to his left, but some adjustments by the Eagles have closed that hole. Number 96, Josh Dorschner from Neenah, closed the hole.
2nd down. Oh, he completed that one and falls forward. Does he get the 1st down? No, got a little short.
Yards short. And it wouldn't have been for a good tackle by number 27, Joey Roth, who's had a good afternoon. It would have been a 1st down.
Zach Walsh, the receiver on that one. 3rd and short now. And again, Eagles try to stop him. Not going to happen at that time.
Well, a nice hole right up the middle. Again,
Bully the ball carrier.
in the second half, I think the Titan offensive line has played much better.
1st and 10. Bauer works the gun once again. He's got an open man. Wachorowski. Another catch and another 1st down.
Working the clock systematically. Using the boundary side effectively.
1st and 10 again. We're going to Bully again. And he'll pick up a couple of yards.
Back to the left side.
Number 4, Bully with the carry.
Tackle by Schumann.
Made the tackle.
Second down and 8. Bauer once again goes to the air. That time he throws it out of bounds.
Again, trying to work that little bubble area between the linebacker and defensive back. And overthrown that pass intended for Dean Ziglich. 3rd down again.
More time, 3rd down and 8. At least there's a lot more yardage here. It's not one of those 3rd and short type things.
Play action, I think, perhaps.
Bauer looks deep. Connects.
Yeah, no play action, but effective anyway.
Very effective and hit immediately, but catches it for the 1st down.
Jeez, that was a tight window and in between 3 red jerseys.
That was Ziglich again.
Ziglich with a great route and great concentration. Huge 1st down completion.
3:40 left.
Can the Eagles come through with another spectacular play on defense?
Or a big, at least stop him here. 1st and 10. Ball's just over the 30-yard line. Bully, ball carrier. Sweeps to the left. He's got room to run and down, taken out at about the 12-yard line.
Boy, I saw just an incredible block by Michael Norwood at 270 pounds on that left side. I mean, he just opened up a tremendous hole.
1st and 10. Here we go again. Bully, ball carrier. Up the middle he goes. And a gain of about 7, maybe 8 on the play.
The Titans going quick all the time as they notice the
Quick
Eagles
offense.
are changing their personnel groupings, not giving them enough time to do that.
Yep.
Smart offense.
Bauer into the end zone.
Well, he took it away from him. He got it. He caught it.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
That's impressive.
Titans.
Took it away from the Eagle defensive back.
What?
I believe.
Yeah. And I mean, they should have done that 3 straight times last time.
Bryce Wesleyan? Is that who that was?
I mean, I would have waited.
Number 2.
They had,
no,
I would have waited
on
an extra
defense?
30 seconds. They still had a bunch of
The
time
10
left
to
on the play
9.
clock.
Yeah, that's 10 to 9 kind of, Max Duckow or Dukow. Freshman from Kettle Moraine.
So
Sorry about that.
what are we gonna do here now?
We're gonna kick it for sure to get a 3-point lead.
I'm gonna whistle for some reason. Okay, here we go. They're gonna go for 2. Nope, now they're gonna switch it for a single kick. And it's good. All right, so there we go. 27 to 24. It's a close one. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. Now the Eagles need to get this ball and churn out that clock. Work it down so there's not much time left on it and score.
Well, we just saw an impressive drive led by Lewandowski.
Yep.
On the last possession. Can he duplicate that? Well, it starts with Simonchek on a good return. Now, if you're the Titans, do you kick it to Simonchek? I don't.
Kick it away from him.
Oh,
Or
absolutely.
in the end zone. Yeah.
I don't take a chance on letting him be a game changer in this situation.
Simonchek on about the 10, Tobin and Stutzman on the 20. Got to be a beautiful day here, though.
Oh, the backdrop is spectacular, as I say each year. It's a privilege to sit here and watch these games. Look to the east. Draws a lot of people to this college, you know that.
Back here on October 5th. On the 12th, back here on the 12th.
It's kind of what I thought, a short kick.
Goes to Simonchek.
Although he does. Not the kind of return that I had hoped for. But
You got a hold of him and held on.
excellent coverage.
Titans with a 74-yard possession there. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to a 6-yard pass to Louis and the score. 10 plays. All right, 2 minutes 34 seconds. The Eagles on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see if they can do it.
Their kicker is limped off the field too, Wesleyan's. So that could be it.
The new guy, the guy we never heard of.
Yeah.
The throw,
So it looks like the same year as on Western.
just short of the first down.
Speaker ran the defender off, came back wisely. Short passing game, effective, and a first down.
Pretty generous spot there.
Ran Trevor Kepke off.
They gave him the first down.
Now, Speaker again drawing coverage by Kepke on the wide side.
35-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lewandowski again. Scrambling. Throws. Caught.
Credit looking at his check down receiver. Yeah, you could see initially he looked to Speaker. Speaker not open. Read his progressions well. And another first down.
1st and 10 on the 45. 46 now.
Time and urgency here.
Under 2 minutes. Minute 54.
3-by-1 set now. Speaker to the boundary side.
Go to Speaker. He dodges the first ball.
Oh, wow. If he could have gotten past.
That
But
guy, that was a touchdown saving
oh,
tackle.
what was in a perfect tackle by number 22, Jake Caff. Wrapped his hands, arms around him.
Held on. Oh, it's 1st and 10 again for the Eagles. Trips to the left again. Speaker to the right. Lewandowski.
Get out of bounds.
Throws it.
Oh, first down. Don't get out of bounds.
Stutzman catches it.
Let's hope
It's another first down.
let's hope it doesn't come down to Ryan Byrne trying to tie this game, and we get a touchdown rather than a field goal.
Much rather have a touchdown and no time on the clock.
Clock runs.
Clock's running now. 1:10 left. Trips to the left. Speaker to the right. Lewandowski. It's going deep for Speaker. Oh, way overthrew him.
Yeah, looking at him on just a fly route down the side.
Apparently he thinks he's a lot faster than him.
Yeah. Just a little bit of, he beat Kepke by about a step, but great coverage again. I don't know if our viewers realize how difficult it is to go man-to-man coverage on somebody as talented as Bo Speaker. And Lavalarte, too.
Second down to 10.
Extraordinary skills on both sides of the ball.
Lewandowski finds Simchek this time. Simchek out of bounds at the 18. Yeah, about 17.
Perfect play, meaning Speaker goes deep, draws the attention of the DB and the safety, and run Simchek underneath.
First and 10 once again. Down to 53 seconds left. Receivers to the right and left, 2 on each side this time. Here's Lewandowski, takes the snap. They're coming after him. Throws it to the end zone. Oh, just overthrew Lavalarte.
Yeah, and he was open too.
So close.
Oh. He was open by about 2 steps.
Second down to 10, 48 seconds left. Does stop the clock.
Well, we're down into field goal territory, at least to try to tie the game up.
We need to go there, yeah.
This possession, of course, Speaker has come through. See if they call on him again.
Trips to the right this time.
He's on the boundary
Speaker to the
side.
left, yeah. Lewandowski, here comes the rush. Ditches it to Stutzman.
And they keep it in bounds. All 3 timeouts left for the Eagles, though.
They should call one right now. And they do. Timeout Eagles with 38 seconds left.
Looked like Stutzman was the check down receiver.
Yeah, I think he was, no question about it.
Not the hot receiver.
No question about it.
I recognize that Eagle alumni there, but I can't think of his name. Sitting in the next box. That's a VIP. We're not allowed in there, you know.
Oh yeah, that's VIP.
Oh yeah. We gotta stay here on our own, where the commoners hang out. So what do you think? Do you think this is 2 games in a row? It's gonna continue? Can your heart handle this?
I don't know. This is pretty tense. Last time it was overtime.
Well, look at what happened last time in Bloomington. We were there.
Yeah. Pretty exciting.
You think we're nervous? Why would you like to be Lewandowski here, knowing that he's at the center of attention? He's in the spotlight dance.
Well, here we go. Gonna be 3rd down, and looks like 13. Another big 3rd down for the Eagles. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left, Stutzman in the middle.
Timeout. Knowing he didn't want to throw it away. That's okay.
So 4th down. Try for that field goal?
I don't know.
23 seconds left. 4th down. I think you have to kick the field goal. At least go for the tie, or
I'm sure that's not sure what's going through Mike Schmidt's mind right now. The decision is certainly up to him. I would think he'd kick it, but
where's Ryan Bird going?
Going to get his favorite ball.
Oh, is that it?
Of course he is. All right, I guess he's going to stretch.
Quick practice.
That's good. That's
That
enough.
was good. All right.
All right, that's good. Let's go.
Let's go.
Kick it live like you did against that net.
Just a little quick warm up. And now the coach is out there talking to the ref.
Maybe about the time on the clock.
Could be.
The other timeout. He wants to use both of them. That's what it is.
He does, yeah.
Consecutive timeouts by the Eagles. You know why?
Like icing your own kicker.
Burn another shot.
He's going to do it again? Okay.
He's going back to work.
I don't know if our cameraman can see him down on the track here. Ryan Byrne, as he's practicing down there.
You notice a lot of kickers in a situation like this do not want anybody bothering them.
Yeah.
They just want to focus. They don't want to talk to anybody. They just want to be on their own little island.
Absolutely. I can understand that.
Oh, yeah.
Concentrate, focus.
Yeah. One of the biggest kicks in his early college career, wouldn't you say?
And a big one last year.
Oh, yeah. I said one of them. Yeah.
They're all big, let's face it. Yeah. They're all big.
So we're all behind you, Ryan Byrne, especially the city of Wesleyan. And you can do it.
Well, this time he's not rushed like he was last time. Remember last time?
Oh, yeah.
The timing was off and everything. He's got a straight shot.
It starts with a snap.
It's going to be a 37-yard field goal.
The blocking, the snap, the hold, and a directional kick.
And here we go. Just like they practiced.
Oh, and it is. Get your hands up, guys. There you go.
There we go. And we got a tie ball game with 18 seconds left.
Now look at the reaction down below with the fans.
You love it.
Hey, how do you like that strategy? Use 2 timeouts, give them an extra kick, give the defense time to worry, and the ball goes through. Now, don't kick it long to somebody that can be a game changer and run it back for a touchdown.
You want to kick kind of a line drive?
I would. You sure do.
I don't know. You can do a lot with 18 seconds, and what do they got? 1 timeout left.
Then you want to win the tip and the overtime. You want to go on defense, and then you want to stop them and then score, and then we celebrate it always.
Sounds like a plan. So let's hope it works out that way.
I script out everything in my life, you know.
I see that, yeah. Did you share that with the team, though? I mean, they don't know. All right, Ryan Byrne will kick it. Maybe you put it in the end zone again, huh? Let's see how the special teams can do.
I don't think you kick it in the end zone, but then again, I'm not the special teams coach.
Well, after that kick there, he's got a lot of power in his mind, I'm sure.
You do?
There it goes, all the way to the end zone. And out the back.
Well, if you can kick it out of the end zone, absolutely.
No run back. And that's what you wanted, no run back, right?
Yes, exactly. Well, so you have 2 choices. You kick it low, so you don't get a run back, or you kick it out of the end zone. So,
but you kick it low, and they might end up at the 40-yard line.
Well, exactly. So you don't kick it that low.
Now to the end zone, and they're at the 25.
Now you're in your prevent defense with 10 seconds to go. The Titans 1 timeout. Oh, they're just gonna.
Oh, they're gonna go to overtime.
Yeah, they don't want to take a chance.
All right.
It's good strategy for
Haven't thrown
Norm
5
Ash, the head
interceptions,
coach.
right?
Yeah, 5 receptions.
Yeah. Sure. Fourth is your
So there we go. We're headed into overtime. Now, of course, if you'll remember last week's game, the way they're going to do this, they line them up, each team, they'll flip the coin first. Team gets to call whether they want the ball first or defend first. And then they'll line them up, is it the 20 or the 25? I think it's the 25-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get a chance to get it into the end zone.
Each team.
Each team. If the first team scores a touchdown, the second team will get a chance too. If the first team does not score, well, then the other team gets a chance. If they score on the second time, you know, if the first time, then the defense doesn't get another chance.
You've been reading the rule book?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to, I wrote the rule book,
Okay.
figuring this out.
Rule book Ronnie used to call people that know all the rules. So
Well, I don't know all of them, but
no, I'm just
trying
kidding.
to figure it out.
But
That's for sure.
isn't this the way the top ranked teams in Division III, top 25 ranked teams, I should say, in the top 25 should play a game?
It's right.
The other
It's
top
not
25
supposed to
games
be
they went to
lopsided
4
like
overtimes,
a lot of
so,
NFL games were
50-6.
Not like a lot of NFL games last week and some high school games last night.
Yeah. A number of them were last Sunday.
I
I think the Thomas Sparta game was the closest one, wasn't it?
I think so too.
It was 24-12, or 24-14, I think it was, for Sparta won that one.
Toma challenged Sparta. Of course, that's a rivalry. And I was talking about
big time.
I was talking about with the absence of Aquinas in the NBC, and not even on the non-conference schedule of Central and Logan, Onalaska's kind of become a rivalry since their proximity to lacrosse, and a lot of the coaches and the players know each other, played in the youth leagues, and that's a kind of turned into a good rivalry.
Yeah.
And of course, West Salem, Onalaska's always been a key rivalry.
Yeah,
Know
that
that?
game, we'll be doing that game later on.
Okay.
We've got Logan Central coming up in 2 weeks. Battle for the Arc once again.
That was a
That'll be
surprise.
27th.
Yeah, that'll be that's here, I think, too.
I believe so. I think so.
That was to a lot of people that was a surprise last week or last night with Ullman winning, but not a surprise to me.
We got a busy week that week. Let's see, the Apple Festival, I'll be getting back on Sunday from our trip to Dickinson, and then Tuesday is the Mrs. O Banquet. Wednesday is the Festmasters Ball. Thursday is the Torchlight Parade. Friday we have a high school game. Saturday is the Maple Leaf Parade, and Sunday is the Cranfest Parade.
I'll be involved in.
I'm in all of those.
I'll be involved in a few of those.
I'm in all of those. Well, you're a former Northside Parade Marshal, aren't you?
I am some involved in some of that.
So now next Wednesday they're going to have the introduction of the new Parade Marshal. Are you going to be there for that?
I will be after practice. I coach.
Oh.
So I get to finish
Well,
the
about
practice.
5 o'clock they'll be announcing.
Yeah, I'll be there at 5 to 5.
Good.
And
Save you a seat.
and then of course, it's always a well-kept secret about who the Festmaster is.
Yeah.
And so you probably have an idea because you're in that level of knowledge.
I'll never tell.
And you won't. Well, maybe it's you.
Here we go. Here's the flip of the coin now. Captains are meeting out in the center of the field. Let's see if we can pick up the...
If you call it, the top has their tail. If you win, you decide you can either take the ball defense or the end of the field that you're going to play on. Both teams now have one timeout. You have one timeout. There's no carryover timeout in the overtime. What's your call going to be? Tail's going to be the call. It's a tail.
Oh, they're going to go defense.
So. You play offense that way. Fine. You win the top. Defense, lacrosse is going to have the ball first to go, or first at the 25-yard line. What is this way?
All right. They get 4 chances at that end zone. Now, if you don't get into the end zone and it's 4th down, can you go for a field goal?
Sure. You sure?
So you
Sure.
could score that way and then just count on your defense to keep the other team from scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Well, what'd you even bring that up for?
Or you can go for 2, right? You can go for 2.
Yeah.
And then the other team would have to go for 2 to keep it tied. Now, if they keep scoring, they keep going until one team doesn't make it, right?
Until you get so tired out that you can't play anymore.
Or it gets so dark that
Yeah.
they got lights out.
Curfew. Yeah. Well, let's see. Speaker to the boundary side, man to man, fade pattern to the end zone, 6 points.
I can't imagine that either. That's why I'm
That's
shocked.
not how you do that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm shocked. That's why I'm shocked.
Lewandowski.
I don't know who got the
Pass,
call.
it's
Who got the
caught.
call?
Oh no, it was
Check, and they'll pick up 5.
no, Wesleyan won the toss. They must have-
See, he was the hot
yeah.
receiver.
They called tails. It was tails. Yeah, that's right.
Lewandowski didn't look to anyone else.
Now, in overtime, can you score? I assume you can get a 1st down.
Yeah.
So 1st down, we get to 15.
Zach McManus at tight end, blocker comes in the game. Typically, that's what he does. See what happens. He's lined up on the right side.
Wendowski looks back to the coach. Ready to go. Right in the middle. Dropped it.
Oh, yeah. Good pass to a tight window. Knocked out of bounds or knocked out of his hands.
I think that was Jake Simicek. Third down.
Knocked out of bounds by Nico, or knocked out of his hands by Nico Gubenko.
And here we go. 2 receivers right, 2 left. We're going to switch up.
Timeout.
We have 10 seconds left on the play clock.
We're okay, I guess.
Snap.
Oh,
it's a little short.
Boy. Gosh, he was at the first down stick too. On it.
Not a good throw. Well, they're sending in Rusty Murphy again.
4th down, we go.
We're going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, that's right.
You count on that defense to stop them from scoring. If they can stop the Titans from scoring, they win. So let's see if Ryan can hit another one here. Wow, he really puts a lot of leg in that. He does. No, he didn't. It didn't go. Boy, it looked like it from here, didn't it?
Must have been off to the left.
Yes. Well, okay, they didn't score. So it's still 27 apiece. Now the Titans will get a chance from the 25 also. Defense that they've relied on all day. Let's see if they can come through one more time. Crowd wants it too. Go get him, you got it.
Look at that.
Yes.
How about the closing speed from the blind side? How do you like that?
He chased him down.
And you know what?
Fantastic.
Brandon Bauer had no idea that he was behind him.
No, he had no idea somebody was coming after him. Joey Roth, boy, I bet he feels good about that. So that makes it quite a loss. 2nd down and 17 now.
Coach is next to us, excited about that.
See if the defense can do it again, folks.
Still a lot of pressure here in overtime.
Crowd's getting into it, that's for sure. So that's signature motion. Fakes to the runner. There's the picked off.
Oh my goodness.
Joey Roth.
Oh, is that special? Oh, and the sack. I think the sack was part of the increased energy level. Oh my goodness, is that special?
Fantastic. What a day for Joey Roth there. Who's your player of the game?
That's my player of the first overtime.
Well,
do I have to even ask?
I don't know. Not yet. No one yet. But I guess
got an idea.
I guess he is on defense. But Mike Schmidt going out again, spending a lot of time in between the lines,
trying to explain to the referees how to do it. Wow. So now the Eagles will get another shot back at the 25-yard line.
You know, and the receiver was open too.
Yeah.
It's just again the closing speed at the exact right time.
Okay, wait a minute. What's going on?
So yeah, this is right.
Yeah, now it's
Now
IWU ball.
they switch off.
IWU ball to start the second overtime.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now
they
second.
just
now
change
he
the
switched.
rotation.
You
Yeah,
switch
they
sides
change-
in the second.
Now
Who goes first? Yep.
So now it's the Titans' turn.
Second overtime.
And then if they score, then the Eagles will get another shot.
You're a quick learner.
Oh yeah, wow. You don't see these overtimes that often, and then they don't go as long either. Last week it was just the Eagles scored, and then the Concordia fumbled. That was over. So here we go, 1st and 10 again for the Titans. They go to Bully. And Bully gets taken down after about a game or 2.
A convoy of blockers in front of them, but the Eagles holding their ground. I like to see that. That was not easy. Josh Dorschner at 6'6". made the hit. 2-yard gain.
2nd down and 8. Ziegler gets out. They go to Bully again. They'll go for the run. And he'll get maybe 2. They're setting up the pass, though. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Possibility tackle by Ryan Flathers from Lewiston. The home of Lewiston Monument and Bernie Kennedy and the kids.
Ryan Byrne down here practicing his kicks. All right, here we go. 3rd down. Big play for the Eagles. And they stop him. Power backs up. There's the throw. He's got his man. They're trying to pull it out. He did pull it out.
Disconnected.
Yep, this is the
Rusty Murphy with the ball. He's got a clear field. Nobody near him. He's headed for the end zone, folks.
Don't block it.
Touchdown.
Don't block it. Don't lose the ball. Oh.
Who was it?
The coaches are going crazy the other way.
Yeah, and they're going crazy down there. And talk about a stunning sideline across the other side.
What a finish to this game. And the Eagles score. And that brings us to the end, 33-27. What a finish.
Jeez, and
Rusty Murphy just took it away from us.
well, now who's the Eagle player of the game? Well, I think you got to go a couple of them. So,
Outstanding. What a finish. 2 weeks in a row.
do we need time for a break so we can gather ourselves? Can we do that?
Something we can run? Run that first break again, will you?
All right.
We'll be right back, folks, after this.
Oh no.
Okay, so.
At the new Dahl Honda, we're hitting our stride. We now have 165 Hondas in stock, with more on the way. Or shop the tremendous Dahl inventory of nearly 500 used cars. Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
And we're back. Wow, what a finish to that game, folks. Just amazing. Final score 33-27. The Eagles win it. And Terry Erickson will now share with you his players of the game as we watch the Eagles entertain.
Well, can we do this week after week after week and keep our health? I mean, talk about fantastic finishes, and our viewers, I hope they appreciated this. Nobody left, and now look at the Eagle players celebrate to their fans. Rusty Murphy, Joey Roth, our defensive players of the game, and I thought Lewandowski just played extremely well. He deserves a lot of credit for bringing the team down from behind and engineering some drives, and he played better than I've seen him play in an Eagle uniform. 4 of the Titans, Brandon Bauer and Dean Ziglich, players of the game.
Time and time again, it was that Eagle defense that came through and kept the Titans from scoring. They intercepted, they pushed a fumble. They had, 3 interceptions today? That defense is what won this game today. Lewandowski was able to get some scores in there, but it was the defense that won.
You're right, but I absolutely agree with you. Except when I see Evan Lewandowski, I'm going to say I don't know if other people share this with you, but I think you played a hell of a game.
Yeah.
And so that's my view on him. So I just love being a part of this broadcast team. I love bringing it to our viewers, and I'm excited for Eagle football, and I just credit a lot of the excitement to Coach for doing just a great job, Mike Schmidt, for developing a culture that breeds success.
The winning attitude. You're absolutely right. Well, that's it, folks. Again, our final score, 33-27. The Eagles win it today. Next week, we're on the road to Dickinson State. I hope you'll join us again. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. next week. So until then, for Terry Erickson, we want to thank our cameraman, Lou Saunders and Ryan Skaith up on the roof. Great job, you guys. And we want to thank our producer, too, Noel. Great job. Thank you so much. So, till next time, everybody, for Terry Erickson, I'm Rick Wilson. Have a great day.
You've been watching the University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Eagles on KQEG-TV. Today, the Eagles took on the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. Our game has been brought to you by the Arterial Bar and Grill. Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill at 16th and Jackson. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Dahl Honda, your hybrid headquarters at 4th and Cass. Ace of Lacrosse and Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall. 360 Real Estate, helping to build a better future for lacrosse. And Howie's on Lacrosse. Before or after the game, make it Howie's on Lacrosse. Thanks for watching college football on KQEG-TV and KQEGTV.com.